this. My co-host just isn't here. I think I need your help, chat. Chat, can you help me out with something? On the count of 3, alright? I need you all to say, "Wake up, Ace!" Alright, can you all do that for me? Okay. Everyone ready? 1, 2, 3. Wake up, Ace!
What the fuck? Ugh.
It worked!
Dude.
You guys, we did it!
It's about to make a line, but whatever. What's up? Hi. Hey, everybody. It's been quite a while.
Yeah, we haven't streamed since Thursday, and boy golly, what a hickory doodah stream that was. Oh my goodness.
Hi, Chilai. Consider this my reparation smile.
Oh,
Thank God you're not screen sharing.
What?
I said thank God you're not screen
Shut the
sharing.
fuck
I
up.
won. No Sailor Moon noises.
Get in here.
Fuck.
Also, yes, everyone be chill. Zillium posted some cringe in chat last time. They're chill. They hate white people. They're cool.
Yeah. Almost as scary as that Calvary guy.
Oh my.
Yeah. Gulps. I shiver when he's around.
Me too.
But yeah.
He's so white.
Dude.
But hello. Okay. So I have a wee bit of prefaces before we get into things. Oh, thank you for becoming a member, Puppy Trail Mix. I have some prefaces to come with this stream. Alright, everyone buckle in, buckle the fuck down. Oh my goodness, thank you so much.
Ace, wake up,
Mog.
It's time to grind. Also at work, so can't watch too much or interact. Good luck.
Thank you for popping in anyways. So, last stream, very explosive, very fun, very entertaining, very chaotic. We went over more of the RCV stuff. We pulled Habit onto call. We berated Habit for being stupid and making false allegations and not making any internal sense about his actions regarding leading this Predator case. We also beat the fuck out of Digital Tie for participating in this. And we also got RCV on call. Exactly. We got RCV on call, and we were able to have him kind of put his 2 cents in, get filled in on what exactly was going on. And he seems like a pretty chill guy, and like he's doing it. However,
Gulps.
there was a lot of talk about a certain person that you guys in chat may or may not have heard of called Ephraim. The Ephraimentator!
What the fuck?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, for some fucking reason, there was a concern that we were pinning all the blame on Ephraim, which for anyone who watched the stream, that obviously didn't fucking happen. Habit and Ty got so much of the brunt of shit. But also, I don't fucking like Ephraim. I think that Weasel is a little shithead, and I think he deserves to get mogged. Because of how little he internalized from the Liquid case. Immediately moving into RCV and doubling down on everything with RCV. That's worthy of getting mogged.
Yeah. And yeah, I had a little talk with him. Teehee. I could explain that if you'd like me to. Haha.
Sure,
Gulps.
buddy.
Okay, so obviously, if you guys remember from last time we talked about things, I was under the feeling that Ephraim obfuscated stuff. Well, he did obfuscate stuff, but I felt like it was lying. And I had a long conversation with him afterwards because I generally felt like he left some stuff out. But from our conversation, we chatted about a lot. We chatted about the criteria of what I was expecting when it came to leading or being involved in cases. At first, he thought that it had to be public, kind of like Liquid. And I said, no, I want to see even the behind-the-scenes stuff. He's like, okay. I'm starting to think it was less malice because the other day he even asked, like, if... Would it actually count if I even deemed the person as innocent? Or do you not care about that one? I'm like, yes. I do, I do care about that one. But I will say, I have been talking with him. And he has been cooperating with me to see the stuff that he's handled. He's been freely giving me stuff that he's been a part of. And things that, like, you know, I mean, fuck, right? We're going to be looking at some more stuff regarding it, right? Some things didn't really go anywhere. Like that Joe thing did not really go anywhere that he mentioned to me. There was a case that he talked about to me where he deemed a guy as innocent, but if I'm reading the analysis right, it was something along the lines of the guy was accused of being a predator for dating being interested in someone that was freshly 18, but they couldn't have possibly known because the person reached out to them when they were 18, and I wouldn't even give a fuck anyways because the person's like, what, 19? So it's like, I wouldn't even care regardless, but at least not through the age gap. It depends on other elements, but it just seemed like casual flirting. So we've chatted quite a bit. He's been fully willing to cooperate with more of the RCV stuff. He's been very adamant about giving stuff now. So I'm inclined to think it's not malice. The guy's just a fucking idiot at times. But yeah. Yeah.
I
Gulps.
still want to pummel his face in.
Well.
Oof. If you guys are aware, I won't get too into it because I don't really give a fuck. But if you're aware, last stream caused a bit of a ruckus. And it's been a little bit of a talk of the town in the community. I haven't gone after anyone publicly aside from who I've gone after publicly, which is Ephraim, Habit, Ty, and soon, hopefully, Safi and probably, David Graham, if we can get them on.
David accepted my friend request, so I could probably DM them if you want to talk to them today, but it depends.
Probably not today, because we need to watch more of this fucking Doodletones video, but probably maybe tomorrow? Tomorrow, do you guys want to talk with the rest of the people who were involved in the RCV shit? Because we can mog them tomorrow, you know? It can be a big old hullabaloo, where we just make fun of everyone.
Let's say hi, Gulps.
Yeah. Doesn't matter if he's stupid or evil, the effect was the same. So true, Ivy is Sly. So fucking
Yeah, see,
true.
that is a very important thing to consider, because the only reason why I bring up intent is because it is a severity scale. But yes, good intention and bad impact is still bad impact at the end of the day.
Well,
I'm not going to downplay it, right?
yeah.
Ephraim was a part of what we have yet to see so far. 2 cases where he either pushed really firmly or led life-ruining allegations that was false against 2 people that, I mean, fuck it. I mean, these creators are, I know Ephraim's not a huge titan himself, but these creators are already like small themselves, so they were kind of outnumbered in ranking here, and we're just right off the internet. So that's just how they were known.
Exactly. And it's important to remember that this community is very insular. It's very incestuous, even. Everyone's fucking each other inside this little community. Okay? So, when they gang up on one person in the community, that person doesn't really have outside help. They just get mogged by, the people that they've been fucking around with for however fucking long, and probably very little other people, because again, it's a very insular community.
Stupidity and malice are on the same level for me.
I mean, yeah, I can see that angle. I do want to say also, because we have been talking about this, also 130 viewers, you guys. Be sure to like the stream. The fuck?
Tickles everyone.
Oh my god, you all have been tickled.
Gulps.
I've been in the DID sphere side of things, and I'm disappointed. I get memory issues, but I don't think you should handle it if you have those issues.
Very true.
Yep.
Also, I was talking about something, guys. I haven't taken my Adderall yet. We're gonna take it live on stream. I'm gonna open up a can to take it.
It's over. It's over.
But oh my god, hi Christian. But you guys, so alright. All these people suck. They deserve to get mogged. We know that Ephraim had a direct fucking hand in spreading RCV's docs in private. We also know that he was the one who was... He then forwarded that docs to Habit so that Habit could then publicize it.
Yeah, honestly, RCV only got lucky that Habit, bailed on their video.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah. Okay. And also, one more thing before we get into the video where Habit bullies a disabled man for not taking him at his word. Morgan.
Dude.
There's been some talk about Morgan in public and in private. Now, I expect us to all be mature, nuanced adults about this. There's a lot of information revolving actions that Morgan has admitted to in the past. However, there's also a lot of conflicting information. So what we, as well, good faith, nuanced adults would do, and you too in chat, because you would never fall into these pitfalls. You're too smart. We're going to take our time with that. We're going to look over everything, and we're going to get the exact information of what actually happened. All right? I'm glad.
I'm still
everyone
collecting
agrees
stuff.
with that. I'm glad everyone is on that boat, and no one has made any rash decisions regarding, her or them. So, yeah, that's all we'll say for now. Morgan is being looked into. It's gonna take a fucking minute, okay? Anyways, thank you for being so patient and good faith and smart about this. I know it's really nice of you to be like that. Okay, so now let's watch Habit bully an autistic man. Is everyone ready for that?
Oh yeah.
The fact that Ephraim had to go to still croak about SCC people after that.
Yeah, that's why I'm fucking pissed at him. Oh my god, you're a bunny too?
Oh yeah, I decided to do it for stream.
Okay, so you guys, if you remember, last time they were talking about Morgan. All of their criticisms against Morgan in this video, the criticisms against Morgan from this video are bullshit. And that's why some people felt bad for Morgan. Because no matter what, if they participated in some egregious, fucking deplorable, degenerate behavior later on, it does not change from the fact that these people are still pieces of shit to someone who did not deserve it. Okay?
Yeah, and I also can't believe I have to say this, right? I think it's pretty obvious and common sense, but obviously don't try reaching out to the people that we're talking about. Like, I feel like that should be some level of obvious. Okay, like that. Right? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but fuck.
I'm glad everyone in chat also immediately knew that before Ace even had to say anything, because again, my chat, you're very smart, right? And very good faith, and you would never fall into those stupid pitfalls. Anyways, also before we get into things, I'm Papa Natty.
Woke up on the crib to pop the perky.
I'm okay. Blaze, the movie fan's first language isn't English. I believe he's Icelandic. Oh, okay. Well, let's watch this Icelandic disabled man get bullied by a shit fucking crybully.
Fuck.
And this is going to be the long haul. Blaze the movie fan has been
Jesus
a pretty
Christ.
recurring target on this channel, so he probably needs no introduction from our returning viewers. But perhaps if you're
I trust you wholeheartly, Doodletones.
niche internet drama,
Yeah.
you probably know of the guy from his memes.
Time to take a piss.
Wait, that's oh my god.
That's Blaze the
That's
movie
Blaze.
fan.
No. No.
We bullied the fucking Mario kissing guy, you guys!
There's no way. I for full transparency, I have no idea who the fuck this guy is, but you know what? I'm sure we'll find
They
out.
fucking bullied the shit out of Mario pissing.
What the fuck?
Alex the Lion, what the hell are you doing in my car? What's a Burger King to a burger friend? Goodbye,
So iconic.
He was kind of the closest thing the SEC had to a celebrity, frequently mentioned on other channels and plays.
Lol.
However, up until December 9th, 2023, he was a part of this niche little slideshow commentary community.
Oh, I am so dreading this dude because I remember maybe seeing a clip of this section many eons ago. We're not prepared to hear Habit fucking screaming like a self-righteous little fuck, dude. We're not. Like, just
Oh, I'm
from
so
what
ready.
I remember in my vague jumbled memories, imagine like how Habit was talking to Morgan and then just like tenfold it and turn it into voice instead of text.
However, a comment he left in the Nexus got a bunch of people
Dude,
up
I
in
can't
arms
wait.
and ready to fight.
While
Huh.
also thinking about last stream. I
Mhm.
can't wait. Dude, it's gonna parallels, bro. Fuck. Dude.
What does this mean? Listen, I'm
I mean-
concerned about the server. Doodle's goal is to make this a good place for SCC members, but I have a feeling she might have already failed that goal. First, Angel got into some heavy shit. Angel is Morgan. Then Endon got heat for what he said about Israel. Oh my god!
Alright, this is a dub. Alright, we're on a W topic already.
Did you guys bully someone for being anti-Zionist?
Lol?
Hello? Oh no. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, the SEC was always very spiritually Israeli, so I'm not surprised if that happened. But Jesus Christ. And now Shy is getting into some trouble. It seems that there is some heavy drama here every week. Did Doodle succeed in making this a good place for SEC members? I'm concerned she's already failed. Oh, and then this is Cal. Yeah, this is Cal right here. Blaze, what the fuck? What happened with Shy has tangentially nothing to do with the server. It was a breach of boundaries that started elsewhere, and we talked about it, and Andy rightfully got heat for what he said because it was fucked up, particularly towards me. Wait. Okay, so if Andy said some weird shit about Israel to Cal, who is West Asian, aka Middle Eastern, Arab, then he was probably being pro-Zionist, and Kyle was upset about that? Okay, probably. We'll see. We'll see.
saying that I failed in my goal of making a decent SCC-centric server because of a couple dramas that aren't super important right now, and the Morgan stuff that I just mentioned prior. This is in reference to the fact that prior to me making a server for SCC people to meet up, Blaze had one that was way more public and way more problematic. In fact, we within the community called that place the Waffle House due to all the garbage that happened
Dude.
in there. But it wasn't because of any fighting that happened there that the server wound up being such a problem. It was the lack of moderation and care when situations did arise that wound up getting people to distance themselves away from it after a short while.
This coming from the Cloud Palace owner, by the way. This coming from the Cloud Palace owner. Where like there was just rampant porn and kids running around everywhere. What if I have no idea what this Israeli Zionist stuff means? I have not been able to keep up due to personal life stuff. State of Israel bad.
Just keep saying hashtag free Palestine and you'll win, okay?
Shut the fuck up.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Something I guess you could technically argue in my case, given as of scripting, I am the only current moderator of the server. More on that later. And I was kind of out of commission. But I
What?
An out of commission mod? No.
The only mod is out of commission. Nice one.
feel like it'd be unfair of Blaze, seeing by that point
But yes, free Palestine.
I was maybe recovered from surgery for like maybe a full week before my computer crapped out on me during this situation. And that's a very strong maybe. It might have been shorter time than that. And Blaze should know that fact, seeing as he talked to me about the Morgan thing the day after I got out of the hospital, and I had told him that I was still in the recovering stage post-operation.
When appendix surgery is yesterday.
I think I stopped feeling the pain towards the start of December, but even then, my body was still adjusting to having no gallbladder, and good God, the last thing on my mind was getting back involved with drama. In fact, the other two situations Blaze alludes to involving two users called Indy
When the
and
gallbladder
Destroyer Child
surgery is tomorrow.
also happened while I was in the ER and dealing with
Oh no, do we get Israeli doodle tones in this video?
No,
I'm not
please
ready
no.
for that.
respectively. I am not happy. I
From the
literally
river to the
could
sea,
not
besties.
moderate during this time frame, and people acknowledge this fact going into the discussion with Blaze.
Okay.
Habit also bringing up that Blaze is effectively weaponizing Habit's abuse against the server.
I just don't think she's gonna read that, is she? Why are they always so blurry?
It's the video's crunchy because she fucking deleted the channel and then uploaded it to Internet Archive.
Susie, you sure you weren't busy door dashing groceries like your George Call?
Oh, God.
What the fuck is going on in my chat right now? Jews are not bad. What the fuck?
Whoa, do you disagree with that?
Huh?
Do you... Whoa, truly. Are you okay?
I'm dating a Jew. Okay, I have Jewish friends.
What?
Okay?
The fuck? Aiden? Aiden Projects? No!
You should be stoned.
You did what?
As the victim of Angel's bullshit.
Jesus. Where is that? Turbo?
What?
Is that Turbo TH or is this someone else?
Who the fuck are you talking about?
Well, what you're saying is a victim of Angel's bullshit.
Angel is Morgan. That's Habit.
Right. Okay. So I wasn't like looking at the screen because I was DMing. Okay, fair enough. I was Habit a victim of Morgan's bullshit. By being neutral? Okay.
I don't like being used in this way, like it's not a server issue. Sure, Habit, sure. I forgot Habit had fucking head over heels for Gideon Graves. What? Jesus Christ. Okay.
probably
Jewish fishy's activation phrase. What the fuck is wrong with you, chat? Not here. Be normal.
also
Yeah,
didn't help
fishy
matters for
behave.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
Bunny time. I love bunny time. Does a little broing owl dance.
What the fuck? Thank you, Javis.
Bunny noise.
Bunny noises. Twerk.
Bunny noise.
What the fuck? Thank you,
Prefer-
though, for the $50. The fuck?
Icelandic friend here. Blaze,
Oh, he is
however, wasn't
Icelandic. Why
worried
did
about
we
the
bring up his ethnicity? What?
also didn't help matters for our Icelandic friend here. Blaze, however, wasn't worried about the actions that these people caused that
Literally, why did we bring up his nationality? There was no reason for that.
brought them into hot water. Blaze was much more
Culturally
concerned
crucial.
with the comfort levels of the server and how other people would feel being in there with conflict merely existing in the space. Some of these conflicts, by the way, aren't fucking community ending. Like the stuff with Indy, as an example, it was a simple conflict of apathy. Indy was tired of hearing about the Palestinian genocide on TikTok and vocalized that
Yeah, they're just tired about hearing it. Yeah.
Oh, oh, the way she said that with like just the most normal tone in the world, you guys.
Yeah, just your everyday average Tuesday dilemma, man. Like,
Oh,
I don't fucking know, man. It's over.
oh.
Oh, W.
Oh god, I do get mentioned in this video.
Thank you, Ratsu, for the $20.
You're next, Ratsu.
Slumber?
All right.
Who the fuck is Slumber?
in the Nexus. Tired of
Wait,
hearing
what?
about the
Oops.
Palestinian genocide. It was a simple conflict of
Simple conflict, you know, I'm just tired of hearing about genocide.
apathy. Indy was tired of hearing about the Palestinian genocide on TikTok and vocalized that fatigue in the Nexus, dismissing it merely as a, quote, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Notion that I find pretty gross, since people's lives are at risk.
They're not at risk, Susie. They're being ethnically cleansed. Susie, what?
You know, Susie, you want to talk about people being at risk? What about Leo? Yeah,
just-
didn't really care about that
bro.
one, did you?
Oh my god. Just like the fact that she's just like, oh yeah, you know, in genocide, the fucking targets are, their lives are just, you know, they're at risk. Like, imagine describing that, like, about, like, Jews during the fucking Holocaust, being like, oh yeah, man, all those concentration camp people, they're so at risk, bro.
One of those
Susie's
lives being
gallbladder
one
was
of
in
the
risk.
members within the community and someone who I consider a friend. But regardless, a discussion was had. Indy admittedly didn't seem to internalize much of it, but outside of some bad taste in the mouth about the guy since then, the situation de-escalated for the most part without me getting involved. And the Destroyer Shy stuff, as was mentioned in the discussion, didn't even happen within the Nexus to
What
begin
are we
with.
doing?
From my understanding as of scripting, that is an ongoing feud, and I'm probably gonna get involved to get people to discuss things after this video is done and dusted.
A spiritually Israeli community.
But it's not fair on Blaze to blame something from a different server as happening within the Nexus, as if that's somehow a mark on the server I made for everyone.
Why
Anyway,
do we
to get
give
into the
a fuck? Like, we just talked about fucking kitty diddling, and now we're all like, yeah, actually, he's wrong about, issues happening
No.
in the server?
No. We care. Okay. You're asking, oh, who gives a fuck? Who cares? No, Chili. As I rise up, we care. Okay.
A space cares. If don't nobody
Yeah.
else care.
Look, Doodletones.
Tell 'em my
If this
sister's
person's
on
bothering you-
welfare. Tell
Yeah,
'em A
if
space
this-
cares if don't nobody else care.
Yeah, if this Chili person's bothering you, Diddy Tones, my DMs are always open. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
Untold stories. Hit up this guy.
Yeah.
He's such a feminist. Okay?
Gulps. We'll see what I can
Stop
swing.
trying to be Jax. Oh my god, I should draw Ace in the maid outfit.
You know, we all just eventually fill up into our own archetypes at the end of the day. But hey, That's just me. know. Yeah.
Actual discussion itself, Blaze seems to be under the presumption that I wanted to keep the server as, quote, drama-free as possible. And to a degree, he's right. Like, I'd rather keep the peace than have everyone be at each other's throats all the time. But in no way was I expecting there to not be ever disagreement or altercations between commentators. Literally.
Yeah. Reminder that these are all fucking commentators. They're supposed to be able to think.
The first two rules of the server implied that I was just looking for a bit of civility.
Be respectful.
And I didn't expect everyone to get along 100%
light
of the
mode.
time, which seems to be what Blaze was expecting out of the Nexus. The actual conversation amped up pretty quickly. Blaze was quick to delete his comment and then—
Shut the fuck up. What? Why are we just like, what? Say you don't stand by it and are wrong. Right.
Gulps.
Just say it! Yeah, like, just admit you're a scorned ex, dude. It's not that hard.
and persist to try to shut out any further discussion on the matter, despite the fact that he was the one who started it to begin with.
Bro.
It'd be easy to just
Y'all
say
are children. Y'all do not know how to fucking handle conflict without dying.
that Blaze wanted to avoid accountability for a shitty take and downplaying of situations that happened, including some most traumatic experience with a manipulative ex-boyfriend at best, and I'd be lying if I
What?
that Blaze wanted to avoid accountability for a shitty take and downplaying of situations that happened, including some most traumatic experience with a manipulative ex-boyfriend at best.
Sure. Sure, Susie. That's what RCV was, okay.
And I'd be lying if I pretended like I too didn't feel somewhat in agreement. But it also seems very out of character for Blaze, since he was usually pretty receptive to commentaries done on him, even if he kinda had a problem with actually applying the criticism to his own work. Wonder why the situation was any different. I genuinely don't have an answer. Even after knowing all of the details to the situation, I couldn't tell you.
Because
There's
you're
a
all
bunch of theories we were
crazy!
given and a bunch of different conflicting reasons, and it's just one of those things I don't think will ever be explained fully. However, the consistent through line seems to be Blaze's want for admiration and respect from his peers. Why he thought this
Oh my god, 200 viewers, you guys like this stream.
was the route that would get that respect,
Yikes.
God only knows, but I think he found out pretty quickly that that was not going to work in this scenario. Eventually, he starts coming around in the messages, but by then the damage had been done and no one was really happy with his statements and actions. And eventually, people started pulling up other things that Blaze has done.
They're just fucking
Uh-oh.
dogging on this guy. Hello?
Is this guy actually like guilty of anything, or do they just like not like his?
He had a bad take and now the entire server is jumping him.
Dude.
We
Like,
have Light, we have Beanie, we have Livy. Oh my god! Christian! Christian!
Mugged.
Christian is right there! Give us a break, please. Real as fuck.
It's over.
Sometime after Blaze had stepped away...
Looks
and
like Christian has to
his
call in.
Christmas tree evolved.
Yeah, call in Christian. Yeah, do it. You fucking won't. Do it. No, just kidding.
Thanks. In
Good for
particular, Umbrus brought up a situation that happened
Oh, yeah, her name is Livy. I don't know why they were so dead set on calling her by her old name. Get me in
previous
there. Oh,
SEC
Jesus
server
Christ.
where, when being confronted about a
You know what? You know,
user
it wouldn't hurt having, you know, a direct party at
Yeah,
the time.
you know what?
I'll make a GC. I'll make a GC. I'm the alpha.
No.
Or
No, you're not. Oh, you like kids. Why didn't I join? What the fuck? Okay, there we go.
yeah. Yeah, so Liquid, I mean Christian. We're noticing some screenies, pal.
Is this on stream?
Yes.
Yep. You see, we're noticing some screen caps, my friend. So what's the deal with this Blaze guy, man? Like,
All you people and all you. What happened with this guy? What happened with that guy? They're acting like fucking posing as like detectives. Like, ooh, we're gonna solve the case. Ooh, we're gonna get these criminals set up. We gotta learn everything.
yeah, but I,
bro.
And
you know, I was
no.
looking at the
Ew.
evidence. I was looking at the evidence, and I noticed you said, "Ah, shut the fuck up," you know, something along those lines. So,
Yeah, well, that's what I'm gonna say to you now.
oh, what's your
Stupid bitch.
grievances? What's your grievances with this Blaze the movie fan guy?
My
What's-
grievances is with you. You stupid.
Okay, you're running. You're running. What's your grievances with this Blaze guy, if you remember? what was the environment like? If you don't mind.
Do you know the term sheep? Like when you call like
Yes.
people sheep, they all think that's kind of what I was lumped into. I was kind of just a part of another sheep. Like, oh, my friends are mad at this guy. I gotta be mad at that guy too because my friends are mad at that guy, and that's just like the general environment that, like,
That's how the clit twitches.
yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Wait, so do you even know what this guy did?
Oh, I don't.
Okay, buddy.
I don't
Okay,
remember
buddy.
a goddamn thing about any of this.
Okay, that's an L on Christian. We're gonna remove him.
Oh,
He has
wow,
no
I'm
context.
sorry. I was gone for a year and disassociated with the community. Wow, I don't remember anything. Wow, thanks, Safe Space.
Whoa, no, Christian. Sorry, buddy.
No. Shut up.
Sorry, campers. Time to go to the dock of shame.
Guys, the girls are fighting.
Okay.
Why did we
I
do
killed him.
that?
I killed him.
Did you disconnect him?
Yeah, I did a total
No!
drop, and he's in the dock of shame. He's dead now. We'll have this alive just in case we want anyone else. But
God damn
there's
Okay.
realistically, we got our answer. He was just, he was a part of the crowd.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's fine.
A
It's
Pause
fine.
Frame, who flirted with a minor in their 20s.
What?
The
In
fuck?
particular, Umbers brought up a situation that happened in the previous SCC server where, when being confronted about a user known as Limbo Fuzzframe, who flirted with a minor in their
Been low-key wanting to try a poly relationship again, but I don't fancy anyone. Okay.
Fuck.
Hello?
20s,
the
and
fuck?
essentially threatened to fly me out to his state.
You've been tested
Okay.
for COVID. But my plan is that if your condition doesn't improve, I'm hoping to fly you to other states to try. I have to wait till April the earliest because my mom should be getting a lot of money from the settlement. Okay, so this person is also just severely autistic.
Blaze dismissed it and focused on how much of a no-name they were in the community.
Hello? Limbo means nothing to me. I don't even know who the hell he is. All I know is that he's been here and does commentaries. No worries, he's been banned. It's not really a shock or surprising. He was never a well-respected member in the community. What?
Fly me out to his state. Blaze dismissed it and focused on how much of a no-name.
No, he didn't dismiss it. He banned the guy. Hello? That is the opposite of dismissal. Are we stupid? Yes, we know. We know. But, like, what?
They were in the community because that's what's important. True.
He banned the guy. He just said, I don't care, we banned him. Like, he's, like, I'm not surprised.
Fractured Light also, prior to that, alluded to a time that Blaze had to remove an alleged pedophile out of his chat. Being talked into the removal after the mods he assigned were totally okay with them in there because the alleged pedophilic actions were on Twitter and not in Discord.
Oh my god, wait, that's the, like, excuse that the Archipelago server uses. Susie, you know you like kids. Why are you in that server? Because you're benefiting now from, the very rules that you're complaining about of, well, it didn't happen here, so, we don't care. Don't come to us about it. We don't care if you're a pedophile. Just don't, fuck a child in our server and, it's all good. Hello, Susie.
I don't know who the mods were in this scenario, but if this is true, y'all are fucking idiots too who should be downright ashamed in your negligence.
Okay.
Pedophilic actions were on Twitter and not in Discord. I don't know who the mods were in this scenario, but if this is true, y'all are fucking idiots too who should be downright ashamed in your negligence.
You hear that, Archipelago? She thinks that about you guys.
Be glad none of us thought to ask for names, because y'all absolutely would have been put on blast here.
Oh my god, wait, so Susie does think that the Archipelago mod should be put on blast. Okay, awesome, good.
Eventually, Blaze came back to the chat after putting up his Christmas tree and once again admitted fault. But
Wall of text, bro. I know I was in the wrong for making that comment in the first place. I said so many times, and I shouldn't assume people are going to have a problem with that, but with what I say no matter what. I'm going to put my projects on hold for a while since this is more important. The thing is, I want the server to be a good place for SCC members. That's the reason I made a comment in the first place, but downplaying the situation with Habit as just drama was wrong. I know I shouldn't have. And yes, none of what happened was Doodletones' fault. I do care what people think of me and want a good reputation in the community. Maybe I care too much. I will admit, I want more than anything else to be a beloved member of the community. And I want this server to be a good place for SCC members. That's why I was worried in the first place. I know it doesn't excuse it, but that's legit how I feel. And make no secret, I wanted to be a respected member of the community for years, and I know trying too hard will blow in my face. And it did back in 2012 when I made that awful commentary on M-Skull. Believe it or not, my main goal with the video was to prove I can make a commentary. I'm not going to use the S word, as I know it doesn't mean anything if I can't prove I'm really sorry, but yeah, I fucked up and I want to make up for it somehow if I still can. This is a normal apology. This is fine. This is fine. You guys, it's fine. You have to be actively looking for a problem or like a reason to stay mad at him and like wanting to berate him for like why this should be a bad apology. Like it's literally fine. He says, yeah, I know this is wrong. I want to make up for it. I know I fucked up. Hello? Hello. Ace, am I crazy?
Yes, but not for this.
Okay. This
Mock.
guys. Where's Akumu? This should be a material for Tism report. I'll let him know.
Well, let me add him to the GC.
Say sorry as he didn't feel like
Kidding.
his Christmas tree, and once again admitted fault, but explicitly refused to say sorry as he didn't feel like it would really mean anything.
This coming from the bitch who had to be told to say sorry for comparing a rape victim to their rapist? Okay.
It might have if you had said it sooner without pitching a fit about it.
Well, maybe if you guys didn't fucking jump him. Hello?
Just saying. There's a number of things you could bring up about Blaze's response to the backlash he got for this careless dismissal of situations. In his return...
It wasn't a careless dismissal. He outright acknowledges it. Susie, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, the amount of time she just downplays things. Like, in this case, she doesn't really even have a gain to do so. Is she, like, just a pathological liar at this point?
I think so. I think she literally just is.
Brings everything...
Yeah, because, like, I don't know. Yeah, I just don't understand what she would gain from, like, this situation that she doesn't really have, like, a skin in the game for. Like,
She gets to look down on people.
I guess. Or I killed the competition, so I stay at the top of the food chain.
Yeah, that's pretty much Susie.
That probably is. I'm saying it in a mocking voice, but that probably could be an intention that she carries.
Yeah. I'm not about to repeat myself regarding what the SCC has done to multiple people for not conforming.
Round back to
yeah,
him.
I mean, you don't need to. We all know.
Claims he shouldn't assume people are going to have a problem with anything he says. Follow that up with him talking about putting his projects on hold, says that he shouldn't pin all of the responsibility of fights happening on the server on me, turns around to talk about how much he wants a good reputation in the community, continues that line of thought before he hard turns again to talk about how he once tried too hard against M-Skull back in the day, as if that matters.
Susie, none of this matters. None of this matters, Susie.
She has a tendency just to fixate on things that also just doesn't matter at all, because I don't know, I guess every detail needs to be included.
GG.
I know Blaze does this a lot, and I do feel like that might be a product of him being on the spectrum as...
So we're just acknowledging it. So we're just acknowledging that he's, like, really fucking autistic and, like, you know...
No, I think she's dismissing it.
Yeah, she's
by bringing it up.
Yeah. You're
she's dismissing it by bringing it up.
I'm not fucking doubting it!
Like
so I will say, something I learned is apparently, just for some light context of this guy, this is not really that important, but just to give you a idea of Blaze's mental capacity, I've been told that basically he thought Pokemon was real in a kind of spiritual sense. Like he had that one that was basically his guardian angel. Which, you know, it's not necessarily anything that makes the guy good or bad, but I think that puts a clear gauge on what type of individual we're talking about.
He's not playing with a full deck.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
CC members, he's somewhere there, so it can be forgiven that he does this, despite not really fixing the main issue at hand of him not really internalizing a damn thing he was being told during this discussion.
Probably because autistic people struggle with internalizing things like that. Hello? Why? Why? You're all fucking autistic! Why do you know so little about autism?
Gotcha. And I know saying this is...
Like, this is fucking, like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here, like, I know this fucking community is small enough to fit on the fucking short bus. And you all do. But, so, like, why the fuck is this, like, why are y'all so dumbfounded? When a guy who is, like, really obviously not playing with a full deck, like, doesn't fucking get it, you know, first run around. Maybe you guys should, like, not bully him immediately?
Probably gonna get people in the comments like,
dumbfounded?
oh, but I'm on the spectrum.
More like dumbfounder.
So Blaze says, saying this is probably gonna get people in the comments like, oh, but I'm on the spectrum and I don't have this problem, so Blaze doesn't have that excuse. Like is usual for any time someone being autistic is brought up, as if the whole point of neurodivergence being a spectrum to begin with doesn't allow for people to experience it differently, but...
Yes. Okay. First good Susie point, thank you.
Whatever. I just know I'm not gonna hold Blaze to the fire for his weird trails of thought. I don't see much point in it, and it's not like I'm much better in that regard anyway. Beyond this point, there's not...
Oh my god, empathy. But you just, like, shat on him! You shat on him, and
Wait,
then we're like, actually, I'm not gonna hold him against him. What?
Wait, so if I'm getting this right, If I'm getting this right, we are berating a guy that unironically thinks Pokemon's real over a political take? Like, I like, correct me if I'm wrong, but...
Not even for a political take, just for having a weird train of thought.
So, some more stuff I'm getting about him. Okay, so he is developmentally disabled. English isn't his first language, so obviously, aside from being disabled, like... yep, he's going to sound unintentionally tone deaf, and apologies. The call was so bad it drove him to the mental hospital, and he's Icelandic. Why the fuck are we... What? Like, okay, I'm genuinely... Normally, right, there's at least some form of basis to, like, just kill a guy, but, like, I'm not... Maybe, forgive me, I'm not really seeing it.
It's because there isn't! There, like, is no legitimate reason to just fucking execute him. It's not like he tried to ruin someone's fucking life. He had a bad take. In a private server.
Yeah.
And he's severely fucking, like, disabled.
Too much to talk about, at least from the Nexus itself and on the topic of Blaze. However, my god, there is certainly more to discuss about Blaze as a whole. Because some people...
We're speeding the video up, dude. I cannot. I can't handle this.
People dragged Blaze into a voice call where they were allowed to scold him more to his face. Now, I'm not going to go over the entire call because they really do loop around the same few talking points, just taking turns grilling him for his continued inaction and dismiss.
Oh, little Senate. Oh, little Senate. Why did they try to turn Nexus into Little Senate?
And if I were to go through all of it,
Junior.
Frankly, here all day. Though I do have plenty...
Weenie Senate Junior. Super Weenie Senate Junior.
More criticisms of this call, and even in the clips that I will go over in this chapter, you will probably catch on to a few of them yourself. I want to just go over the important bits to highlight specifically some of the issues with Mr. Movie Fan here. My criticisms of the rest of the call will be saved for a later chapter, so expect us to come back to it. So Umbers took charge of this call and starts by asking...
Nice. Have the fucking minor. take charge of the call. Oh wait, no, this was late. Okay, she would have been 18 then. Okay.
Blaze, a pretty easy question to answer.
So Blaze,
Yeah.
what is it that you said in the general chat that started all this?
Well, I was.
There's no way that they're... Bro. There's no way. So... Yeah, so people that I definitely already know that are going to be going at him is going to be Fractured Light and Habit. I don't really know the other two. But this apparently was a pretty emotional call for some. Dude. And this apparently also happened in Nexus. I'm trying to get the full call. We'll see how that goes. But, yeah.
Concerned about the server, and yeah, I was concerned about the server, and that's why I made the message in the first place.
And what specifically did you mention in that message?
Well,
This is what we're doing? This is Rosa 2.0? Sure, you know what? Close enough. Welcome back, Rosa Call. Oh my
Fuck
god. Wait, the fact that this happened the same year as the Rosa Call. Oh.
not afraid that the server wasn't a good place for commentary members because there was drama nearly every week.
Okay, chat, I know it's very hard to hear what the fuck he's saying. He said, I thought this wasn't a good place for commentary members because there was drama nearly every week. Who let Squidward in this call? Oh, are you referring to Liv? Don't make fun of her voice.
Right.
Right.
Good jumping off point.
I get why Umbris chose this route. It was to segue into the point of discussion and to see if Blaze understood why he was in the call to begin with. However, y'all spent 2 hours grilling the man about it. I think by this point, even the most head-ass of people would be able to sit there and say why you guys wanted them into a call. Anyway, continuing, a lot of this does persist to dance around the point, though, and we'll have to come back to that later, as it's more important for the point that I really want to make in that different chapter. So,
I'm just
we'll flip
locking back in. What did this guy even do? He had a bad take in the server. He had, like, he said that he was concerned about the amount of drama in the server. And that he was concerned that, you know, the server wasn't a good place for commentators because of that. And because one of the things he brought up was fucking Morgan.
Yeah, I'm also hearing Jace was in the call, possibly.
Oh my god.
But Suvlevy was definitely in the call. Yeah. Fuck me. What a roster, you know. Suvlevy, Jace, Fractured Light, and Habit. Dude. Dream team blunt rotation right there, guys.
That's a high you never come down from. Oh, we get to see Blaze. Okay.
And that. Umbris then hands the mic off to Habit, who really gets into the grilling.
I don't know why she insists on calling them by their full name.
Habit, you take the floor.
Ooh. Habit, let's hear it. Let's hear it, Habit. Let's hear the confidence.
No, yeah, I kind of want to talk about this because this has been happening. Like, this is like the second time this has happened in this server, but it's not the first time it's happened. Like, this is the third time it's happened with this situation alone, but it's not the first. This has happened so many other times throughout my life, and I'm kind of just
You're so traumatized. It makes me want to cry.
sick of it. This has happened so many other times throughout my life, and I'm kind of just sick of it. I am sick of people trying to downplay shit that has happened to me, shit that has left me fucking debilitated at times, trauma.
Dog. To be fair, I don't know if they're just talking about RCV. They could be talking about other things. I know they did mention other things. I don't know.
If you being compared to waifus left you debilitated, there's a deeper problem going on here, and it's not anyone else's fault.
Trauma-wise. Like, there have been days where I genuinely just can't fucking function normally because I have to think about what has been done to me for years and years. and yet people want to come in and like be in a server or a space that I am in and not even try to give me even the decency of treating me like I'm a human being, just basically treating me as just like fucking collateral damage, I guess. And I'm sick of it because
What are we talking about?
Susie, call in.
Susie,
Thanks.
call in. Yeah, like, oh my god, 230 viewers, you guys. We should have liked the stream.
Oh my god.
Why are you taking out years of anger on this, like, high needs fucking autistic guy? Hello?
Dude.
Frankly, I don't like not being treated as a human being. I don't like that so many people want to dehumanize me in one way or another. I am...
Where was this confidence, the other day?
Oh my god. Therapy speak was a real fucking mistake, you guys. Why? Yeah, dude. Therapy speak was a fucking mistake. Because people just say shit all the time.
This is difficult to listen to.
Yeah. Compare that to how Habit was in Chuli's call with her last stream. Exactly. If you can't handle the way shitters online treat you, then leave. Leave the server. Thank you, Redhead, by the way.
Sick and tired of people trying to make my trauma all about them in one way or another. And especially I hate it when when I call this shit out and just instead of being like, oh, I'm sorry, I won't do that again, they fucking self-immolate and make it all about woe is me, I'm sorry, whoa, it's not about
Blaze didn't do that.
you.
Mog.
Now, this is a fair point to bring up, right? Because even if you misunderstand a situation, like, that's salvageable. That could be a simple mistake that, while definitely wouldn't look good on you, wouldn't be the end of your reputation you care so much about. Take Morgan's story as an example. Her choice to go to RCV is still a fucking stupid thing to do, because...
We're still doing this. Okay.
I want to die.
Really, what would you gain out of asking a confirmed manipulator what they did?
Confirmed manipulator? When did that happen?
Dude, the evidence that she showed just wasn't that.
Why does Habit sound like Heaton? Lol.
I don't know. Birds of a fuck together. I don't know.
Jesus.
However,
Don't do Heaton like that. Fuck.
that situation wouldn't have been as harsh on Morgan if she didn't turn around and make everything about her, taking away the
Because you guys fucking bullied
impact that
her.
RCV might have had on his victim.
You guys, or them, sorry. Oh my god. Susie's misgendering is rubbing off on me. Sorry, you know. This fucking Susie fella, he needs to get his pronouns straight.
Blaze did something
Wow.
very similar throughout the conversation in the Nexus, if you didn't notice.
I'll fucking jump this bitch for, like, what is not even an issue.
his reputation in the community, focusing on his perception of the Nexus, then focusing on his actions to effectively flog himself in front of everyone instead of just apologizing to the person who needed to hear it the most. Apologize to the person you impacted, and make sure they're okay first and foremost. And that is not what Blaze did.
It's not even that, because I feel like it's been a shorter time, because I haven't been fully open about this, because I don't know if it would be important or not. Like, I don't know if this has been shared around about, but I had Morgan in my DMs trying to do the same shit again, of like apologizing to me, but sandwiching in between of woe is me's, and being like, oh man, I'm getting therapy, I'm doing all this and that, and I'm like,
That's what? That's not, oh, okay.
Lol.
We're just pretending things that aren't necessarily bad are automatically bad. That's like the gist of this fucking video.
and being rude to me in the middle of it and trying to imply that, oh yeah, no, don't worry guys, I'm sick and tired of people acting like that my situation is just some sort of drama or...
It quite literally is drama. In fact, you turned it into something worse because you turned it into a situation of life-ruining false allegations. So it is worse than drama, but that's because of the wrongs you did in that situation. Okay, thank you. Come again.
allegations or whatever, because I lived through that shit.
If I may argue one thing here from habit,
It must have been really hard getting compared to fucking, I don't know. What's a common anime waifu?
Well, there's just so many. It's hard to choose.
I literally feel like that person who like couldn't name a woman.
they
Oh,
are
you like women so much? Name one. Amelia
like-
Earhart.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of like an adult woman in anime that's like not a pedophile, because my main
So-
immediately went to fucking Misato from Evangelion, but she's a pedophile.
So you see, this just goes to show that it's taking effort for her to think of an adult. So Chili consumes lolicon.
Why? Hello?
Yep.
Hello?
I just want to highlight that for the chat. Anyways. Yeah.
Hello?
Continue.
An allegation
Yeah.
is
Hi.
Ace
You know,
likes
Darkness is really
baby.
cool from Konosuba. Nope.
I don't
No.
watch anime. Who is there? Faye
Yeah.
Valentine.
Let's see. What's a based woman?
There's
from
Faye
anime?
Valentine. I don't know. Shinji's mom.
I have to hit the dog because its eyes pose every minute with this call.
literally that though. I've been doing
Dude.
every time I pause, half the time if you just hear like a little, that's me putting my fucking elbow on the desk so that I can like just like cover my fucking eyes.
See, I just don't really think of like. Yeah, I don't really just watch shows for Gooner bait, so I can't really think of just like waifus. I mean,
So Ace can't think of women. He's a faggot.
you know what? I'll choose a very fucking basic one. All right, that green haired chick from Code Geass. Okay, you know she's pretty cool, I guess.
Faye
what was her
Valentine
name?
got
Like,
robbed in the later parts of Cowboy Bebop. Okay,
I still have to watch that whole show.
it's good, but there you can definitely tell it was like from the 90s because they really don't care about their female characters sometimes.
Dude, fuck. It's over.
It's just a claim or assertion that someone has done something illegal or wrong, and claiming that RCV is a groomer is by that point a claim or an assertion of wrongdoing. But I get the more overall point that I do agree. Treating these kinds of situations with a carelessness on the level of petty internet drama is how we get situations like Morgan and Blaze, because then it's just framed as not as important or not as impactful.
Retsu Unohana. I've never seen Bleach, though. What's his name? What's
What,
the name?
Ichigo?
Yeah, Ichigo. Okay, it was Ichigo. I was like, is it Ichiban?
you
No,
feel
Ichiban is strawberry, isn't it?
I don't know.
Isn't
but
that
I-
strawberry? Ichiban? Isn't that strawberry?
I have no fucking clue. I just really fuck with Ishigo's theme, you know? It's like,
Or am I
now you
stupid?
feel like number
I haven't looked into
one.
anything Japanese in like 10 years.
I was going to say, Hannah, take the floor immediately after he answers this question, but I want to hear it from his mouth. Do you mind explaining how the Morgan thing
Oh,
is
this guy's
drama
cool.
to me, Blake?
Oh, not this.
Oh
Teehee.
my god. Is Blaze still around? Or did
I have
y'all
no
just
clue.
like bully this fucking autistic guy into oblivion? Jacob! Jacob! Jacob, not again!
Blaze?
I would like to ask my questions.
Wait, let Blaze answer.
Well, the thing is, I considered it drama because there was a lot of heat going on in the chat. I know that.
Okay. Oh my god. I can't fucking like emphasize this enough. He's like he has like pretty fucking severe like mental disability. And English is not his native language. So he's not going to understand like the fucking hurtful connotations of using certain words that like native English speakers would, or people that have been like speaking English and spend a lot of time in like English speaking communities, dude. Why are we, oh my god. Livy! Livy, you're fucking Irish. You should know
Just a swig
better.
of whiskey.
Livy, you're Irish. The only reason that your fucking country speaks English is because of colonization, and you're gonna beat this man for not understanding the fucking nuances of the English language to Americans? Oh my god.
Doesn't excuse it, but that's the reason why I thought it was drama.
That's a really bad reason. Like, just because
Susie, you should die.
it's negative or hostile doesn't make it merely drama, especially not inherently. In fact, the negative emotions...
Maybe this is something you could just pull him aside in private and explain to him over a nice fucking cup of coffee instead of maybe blasting it to thousands of people.
Yeah, so I actually want to comment on that. So what I'm getting from this call too is that this call was not really originally meant to be a public spectacle, from my understanding. It looks like Susie just kind of took it and just made it a public spectacle without really running it by anybody.
Okay, so Susie, all of your privacy should be violated, right?
It's a extortion.
more of a reason to take a situation more seriously. Like, not to invoke Godwin's Law during such a discussion, especially since it's kind of an extreme example, but I do feel like it makes the general point I'm trying to make well enough. But there was probably a lot of negative emotions and hostility during World War II, Blaze.
Dude, your inner Hispanic came out with that laugh. Holy shit.
Did you just say your inner Hispanic came out in that one?
Dude, that was just, you sounded like a mariachi band type of laugh. Dude, that was pretty surreal, I can't even lie. Fucking hell.
Like it makes the general point I'm trying to make well enough. But there was probably a lot of negative emotions and hostility during World War II, Blaze. Would you consider that?
Dude, the fucking Holocaust, bro. That was so drama-filled. God damn it!
Me win the Holocaust.
Dude, the fucking drama that was the American Revolution. Can we talk about it?
The Hitler situation is crazy.
World War II does not equal internet drama. Those are not the same level of intensity. Like, I get what Susie's trying to do here. She's just being a fucking idiot about it, you know?
Fucking hell.
Not on the same level as Destroyer Shy ignoring someone's explicitly stated boundary.
Llorar de dolor. True. For those who don't know what llorar de dolor is, it's cry of pain.
Actually, would you consider what happened with V Omega a simple drama?
Mexicanos!
Something to consider. Umbrus winds up making a very similar point to that a little later, but instead involving one Ray Kohai, a person who... Well, Umbrus winds up making a very similar point to that a little later, but instead involving one Ray Kohai, a person who... Well, that's actually a long story, but let's just say she's not a good person, and Blaze responds with the following.
But what? She's a
I'm
pedophile.
Yes, okay. I've also seen some requests for you to do the Ariba. Can you do that?
No.
Okay. I tried, chat. Tried my hardest.
I don't remember the situation.
Wait, can you say it again?
Say what again? Just to ask you to do the Ariba?
I just like the way you say Ariba.
Because I can't do the rolling of the R's.
You
Okay, I'm not gonna.
R's? Why?
Oh, so you can. So
yeah, I can.
You could do it. Just do it.
No. Pay me.
Chat, pay $10 if you want to hear Chili go Ariba.
Huh.
Ace says it in such a white way. I wonder why.
Which, really weird responses from others in the call, not gonna lie. Figured you guys would be able to call this out better than you did, since Blaze literally made a video talking about the Ray thing.
There is a document on Ray that you should definitely read.
What?
Responses
That
from
guy's
others
face is public.
I don't remember the situation.
Huh.
I responded like a Minecraft
Have y'all
villager.
ever been to a Mexican party where they do the fucking mesa shit? Mesa, mesa, mesa que más aplauda, mesa que más aplauda. Le mando, le mando, le mando a la niña. You know that?
I've mainly only just been to some of the weddings. I've seen a lot of unique games though, but I think I've only seen that once.
Which,
Dude,
really weird.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, really quick side tangent. I've never heard of this before going to a wedding. Dude, the concept of just like having two people in the chair, just like trying to knock them over, is just actually so. It's so fucking funny. Dude, it's beautiful.
Mexicans have fun, you know.
I've
Mexican
noticed.
masa aplauda. Mexican masa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Weird responses from others in the call, not gonna lie. Figured you guys would be able to call this out better than you did, since Blaze literally made a video talking about the Ray thing.
There is a document on Ray that you should definitely read. It's a very important one. It reveals that she is an abuser. She has abused a lot of people, and she even did that during her heyday as... I'm not going to say the name again. I only brought it up once for context. Yeah, but yeah. She even abused a lot of people behind the scenes during her heyday in the slideshow commentary community. But yeah, there is a document that reveals all the shitty shit she has done behind the scenes. And I highly recommend you check that fucking document
Did he
out.
say Allahu Akbar? What?
I think that he said highly recommend. Okay,
Shit
let's...
he has done behind the scenes. And I highly recommend you...
Allahu Akbar.
No. Evil.
Happy Ramadan, besties.
fucking document out. It
If it's daylight where you are right now, you can't fucking eat.
reveals a lot of stuff.
Like, I don't believe for a second Blaze wouldn't remember, especially not with something as wretched as the shit Ray did. In fact, it was just a week prior that I had a conversation with Blaze myself where he brought up what Ray did. So, like, I know no one would have known this conversation. I didn't just go spreading it around, so no one could actually, like, call him out on this blatant lie and using this as evidence, but you guys absolutely could have called him out on the conversation that happened within the Nexus about it. Now, I suppose the counter-argument could have been that Blaze was saying he didn't remember whether or not he considered the Ray callouts themselves drama, but that wouldn't make any sense given the context of how much he knew about the Ray callouts conceptually. Within the chat, Blaze had talked about her behavior of behind-the-scenes malice,
But yeah,
so he
Mardi
knew
Gras.
Ray was an immensely toxic individual who abused people. So even if he couldn't remember if he considered the callouts drama initially, he could have still answered with whether or not he would consider them drama now. That said, he treated the allegations as seriously as everyone else did coming out with their stories within his video, so we know how Blaze treated the document on release. Now,
Like, I'm not gonna pretend that, like, having a thick accent makes you... Oh my god, Carnival? What the fuck?
Honestly, I'm not saying hold his face to the grill.
I have not been paying attention to anything, dude. Damn, yesterday was so fucking cool, and I was just tweaking all day yesterday, because people are fucking stupid.
And savagely rip and tear into him over this, and sometimes catching a lie can be a little difficult at times. But, you know, maybe allowing him a pass off with this lie in particular, maybe is not as productive as maybe we would have liked it to be. And
yeah, Susie's Doodletones was fucking advice. You guys should go harder on the fucking disabled guy. What the fuck are we doing?
This kind of lets him brush off the question given. Now, for Blaze's sake, I know it can sometimes be difficult for that line to be seen. The line between drama and trauma can be as quickly blurred as it can be established. But that's when you start listening to the victims to gauge how they're reacting to the situation at hand. These things require nuance and being able to read a room. And if you can't do that without good reason, then you probably should have backed off before making any sort of statement.
So, okay, hold on. So, the
I
reason
don't
that
know how to answer this.
you don't... I was gonna say, just to put it into perspective, the reason that you not only called, I'm gonna put it bluntly, someone defend...
Why are they treating this guy worse than George?
Brute! Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, right? I know that there's always been that discussion between drama and trauma. I think regardless of how specific you want to get it, if you make something a public spectacle, people are going to publicly talk about it. Like, that's just how, like, the law of the land works here, especially if it's on content creators. So it's like... Yeah, buddy. Yeah, no, it's like, I just don't understand. I don't understand why people would get, like, throw their hands in the air, being like, what do you mean? You talked about my document I uploaded for the whole world to see. Like, is that not what you really wanted to happen? Like, the fuck? Wouldn't you want that to happen?
Bro.
Ending, not even someone, Angel or Morgan or whatever the fuck their username was, I don't care at this point. They defended
Oh yeah,
Habit's groomer.
that's tough. Really?
Who is this person in the call speaking right now? For any SCC glub shittos, who is the person that's currently speaking? I assume it's this person with the horns and the stupid eyeshadow. Who is this person? I would like to bully them on stream.
You
I
called
can't
that
tell
drama.
if it's Olivia or Jace or someone else.
Is that Innocent Beanie? It's that fucker!
His name was.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, I need to bully Beanie, dude. I need Beanie on this fucking stream so we can bully the shit out of them.
So, I'm starting to think Susie is trying to emulate Peaches right now. A lot of this shit sounds like Peaches.
Oh,
Dude.
you're so fucking right, though.
I don't care. at
Also,
this point.
thank you.
They defended Habit's groomer. You call that drama because
I said it was a grooming, therefore, if you defend for this guy, you're defending a groomer. You see how I have simply, twisted the definitions of everything? To
You
suit
did
my
what?
narrative? Hi, you guys. That's very manipulative. That's something that Heaton did. Close enough. Welcome back, Heaton Mitsuru.
Dude.
This spaghetti is so good, the fuck? I had ziti earlier.
you were worried about the state the server was in. You put the onus on Susie's failure of management, even though this was literally out of her control and she was going through things in real life that stopped.
Guys. Oh. Oh, I'm losing my mind. I'm making spaghetti literally right now. Shout out. What kind of sauce you putting on it, bro? Hot take. Worst part is some of the people who bully actual autistics are some of the ones who wrongfully self-diagnose themselves as having it for attention. I mean, I won't deny that that probably happens. I can't make, judgments based on, this videos. I don't know people. Oh my goodness! Gifted 5 donos! Thank you so much, Advocate. What the hell? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's gonna play very loudly. Okay, well, we'll just let that play while we continue to watch.
Stopped her from really interacting with the server. It was because you were worried about the server. Okay, I do not understand how that at all leads to just calling it drama and also blaming Susie for things that are completely out of her control.
Bitches be named Innocent Beanie and then make you want to fucking strangle them.
Okay, so I got clarification.
Yeah.
That fourth person is Jace.
That's
So,
Jace?
apparently.
No, that doesn't sound like Jace
there's
at all.
there's an easy way to check comparisons if you want to go to Rin's channel to see the Jace call. But I'm being told that they were a person in there.
Low-key, I felt like I was in the echo chamber whenever I was in the SCC.
Because it was. Also, thank you for the $20. Jesus Christ. Be kind to your wallet. Thank you so much, babe. Be kind to your wallet.
Server. Okay, I do not understand how that at all leads to just calling it drama and also.
That is not Jace. That is for sure. That is not Jace. They both sound like annoying white people, but that is not Jace.
But they sound like different white people.
Exactly.
Thank God Chili's finally admitting that we're not all the same.
Yeah. Rin, Jace call.
Yeah, that's definitely how to find it. Oh, you got mugged.
I did. I literally found it that way.
Nope, you didn't. You mugged. Got mugged.
You're full of cum.
I think I would have.
Guess that's the way to put it.
I would have called that out
No, you
if I
wouldn't.
saw it.
Lol.
How that at all leads to just calling it drama and also.
Yeah, those are two different voices.
I think I would have.
Interesting.
I would have called that out
No, you
if
wouldn't.
I saw it.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah,
Ratsu.
no.
Ratsu's right there, you guys.
Well, apparently Jace is in this call, so I don't know who that person would be then, if that's not them. Oh,
my
wait,
God, that's
dude.
light.
Oh my God, look, it's Yen, and then above them is evil.
Yen. Oh my God, me, so beautiful. Oh my God, is this Digital Tie? This is Rin. This is Jester. This is Sparrow. Oh yeah, because they were dating. This is Sparrow. This is Light. This is Ephraim. This is
I see
Ratsu.
Hidden.
This is Hidden. This is Phineas.
Mhm.
This is I don't even remember who this person is. I don't remember who this person is either, or this person, or this person.
Well, that person at the top middle is Asuka.
This is Kirby Star Warrior. What?
Yeah, the person at the top middle is Asuka. You can see it in the chat.
Oh.
On the
Okay,
side
so
chat.
This is Asuka.
Oh, Vaporwave's in this call.
Oh yeah, this is Vaporwave down here.
Dude, lol, dude, it's all coming together. I can't.
Oh, this is Habit. Oh, this is Habit. Oh no, evil.
So close to greatness.
Man, we all had shit taste in women. Why did so many people want to date Sparrow?
Lol.
Damn.
Blaming Susie for things that are completely out of her control. How do we get from A to B here, Blaze?
Guys, it's literally not that serious. What is more serious is bullying a fucking autistic guy whose first language is not English. So let's look that up.
Walk me through your thought process.
Well, I was thinking. That's the thing. I was thinking too much about how worried I was about the server.
Again, like
You weren't thinking.
No. Let me take this. So you weren't thinking.
Let's go, Habit. Let's go, Habit. So you weren't thinking. Doesn't understand any of their own evidence.
Okay. That's fucked up.
I am sick
got them,
of
though.
hearing. I have heard this. I've heard this before. I think a lot of us have heard the I wasn't thinking.
I heard it literally earlier today.
Yeah. Libby had to hear it earlier today. And here's the thing.
Light is gonna say, find your tongue. This is the Blaze call, yes. We're suffering.
You gotta start.
Oh my god, 240 viewers. You guys like this stream?
Oh
You
my
guys like
God,
this stream? Will you guys like the stream for me? Thank you.
1 like equals a hi in your DMs from yours truly.
Oh wait, did someone... Wait, hold on.
Dude.
Okay.
Start thinking when it comes to situations like what I had to deal with. You can't just turn your brain off because you're worried about a fucking Discord server. When the more serious.
This call is basically people who don't know how to aim their rage. Jesus, go to the gym and take a fucking punching bag.
You think any of these people go to the gym?
Yeah, no. But by the way, you did get a $20 dono, and the agreement was at least 10. So, yeah.
Okay. Arriba, arriba, arriba! There you go. Is everyone happy now?
Yeah. And that's gonna be a voice clip. All right. Soundboard coming in.
Pressing matters of things like predators are involved. Like, I'm sorry. I love this server. This server's awesome. This server could shut down tomorrow, and I think it would be more important.
I feel offended somehow, and I'm white.
I love this server. This server's awesome. This server could shut down tomorrow.
I love this server because it fucking tickles my clit, bro. They fucking validate all my fucking stupid cry bully shit because I'm such a victim.
And I think it would be more important to handle Morgan's bullshit behavior than this server.
Another fair point by Habit.
I wonder why Habit likes the server so much. I wonder why.
Really, I don't have much to add here. I just really felt like highlighting this moment as something more people need to kind of realize. Don't put victims' well-being after Discord server status. Simple as that.
Don't put victims... You see fucking... Oh, you guys need to be armored against this type of manipulation, okay? Just because someone says something does not ipso facto it into reality.
Yeah, so...
It's also...
Dude, it's awful trying to like hear her make arguments here because like my brain automatically always just goes with like her George Raccoon video every single time. It's just so bleak. It's so bad.
It is. All right, bye, Borg. Have fun in your channel.
Applies to really anything of a similar ilk, including community status, but we'll come back.
Habit sounds like they choke on cheese.
Whoa.
to that.
do you care about people's feelings too much to the point where, like, the moment they turn out to be scumbags, you're like, oh, welp?
Yeah.
Livy.
I don't like what that implies. And forgive
Livy, get it together.
me for being skeptical and admittedly a bit conspiratorial, but are you hiding any associations that we should know about?
Oh my god. We're not doing this.
I have a question after Blaze answers this.
Dude. I'm waiting for someone to jump him when he's not answering. Yeah.
Here, let me simplify it. Are you
What
friends with
exactly do you mean?
are you friends with anyone who got called out within the past, like, year or so in this community?
For what? For what?
Dude.
Why does Blaze have no ears? Everyone else has ears. Sorry, I just realized that looking at this stupid fucking art. Why is the fucking Empire of the Rising Sun behind him? Hello? What are we doing?
Yeah.
What?
What?
Who?
What?
Names now.
No.
Beanie, I'm gonna fuck you up.
I am curious what associations they kept around and how severe it actually was.
And I did that with CK Smith, but I'm probably gonna remove him soon.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Smith, but I'm probably. And I did that with CK Smith, but I'm probably gonna
What? Who?
remove him soon.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Maybe they'll give us the context.
Can I take this one? Because
Yes.
Can I take this one?
Blaze, did River not tell you everything about CK Smith?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is CK Smith, you guys?
You're tweeting child porn.
Fractured Light, can you what? What? I mean, okay. If that is true, and Blaze kept that association after knowingly having him, around like that, whatever, that's a little chopped.
Oh,
That's
my
admittedly a little
God.
chopped, but see, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh.
On his main Twitter.
On his main Twitter.
I don't know. No, I don't know anything about the CK Smith. I was not around during this guy, but I will say, as someone who had to deal with disgusting motherfuckers like him, the fact that you, after how many people told you and warned you, hey, kick him from your server, and told you off, and you're still friends with him. I'm gobsmacked. I'm fucking gobsmacked.
This was another notable point against Blaze that I do feel the need to mention. Blaze just admitted that, as of this call, he was still friends with a user known as CK Smith, someone who, allegedly, retweeted child pornography on their main Twitter account. You know, not that it would be really okay if it was on an alt, but bear with me now. Blaze was told about this behavior.
Okay.
Are we not gonna have any evidence for this?
Well, this is a little bit tricky because it's like obviously, how do you show evidence for that?
I don't
Other
know.
than like an
Fucking
admittance.
censor it, bro.
No, no. No, that would not work out either. It's that is tricky. That is a bit tricky because obviously you don't want to like touch
She's
that
not
shit.
even saying that it's confirmed. She's saying alleged.
Yeah, because no one's gonna look for it.
But then how does
For
anyone
that.
know?
I guess you just had to be there in the moment. Literally, the best that they could have is just an admission. I have no idea if they even have
Did
that.
they get... What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm just sitting here because, like, we're avoiding all means of proving this. Which, like, that's a hefty accusation. You can't just say you like child porn.
Here, have some money from one magic key holder to another.
Oh my god, Disney bestie, let's go. Thank you so much.
They just send like evidence of like. Anyways,
What?
keep going. Keep going.
I mean,
keep
Susie's
going.
probably keeping it all for herself, bro.
Fuck! She won't even share with the rest of us.
She's like, man, you know, don't worry. There's evidence of the CP, but like, you know, just don't worry.
I only show it to, you know, my group chat with 15-year-olds. Sorry.
It'd be really okay if it was on an alt, but bear with me now. Blaze was told about this behavior, and instead of removing CK from his Discord server, left CK in there to, I guess, keep his feelings in mind.
You guys just alleged it. You guys cannot. Okay. Innocent Beanie. Fractured Light, Habit, Livy. You all like child porn, okay?
Okay.
I've seen it on your Twitter. Alright? You guys have retweeted child porn before. And, you know, the evidence isn't there. You guys, like, fucking got rid of it or whatever. But, like, I don't know. All of you should, like, die or something now because I said it. So, like, that's how this works, right? That's how this works, right?
You know, it's entirely tricky. Like, honestly, the best thing that they could have had was, like, a confirmation through admission, because obviously no one's going to be, like, looking for that. Like, no sane person's going to want to even screenshot that, be like, dude, look what he reposted. They just, like, Charlie Kirk themselves. Oh, fuck, I sacrificed myself just so you all could see the evidence. Ew! What the fuck?
Guys! You guys fucking suck!
This extended to the likes of the aforementioned Limbo Pause Frame, Halo fan who not only showed his jewels to minors, but also once linked real child pornography in the comments of one of my videos.
And you shared it! I'm tiny.
So wait.
Also, no, that wasn't child porn. That was, like, video of, like, a missing kid. And people were being gross about the kid in the comments, if I remember correctly. But Susie, thinking it was child porn, then shared it in the server in Cloud Palace with minors. And also, like, was upset that Halo fan was canceled for what she believed was sharing child porn. That's how we got the fucking blue sky message that I shared. Or the message
You
on
shared the media.
No, you stupid fucking idiot.
No,
fucking chud.
not me.
Stupid chud.
Not this guy. You weren't verified yet.
What was it?
See? Oh. What the fuck is this?
Guys, look at this message! Like, the dude did send child porn to me once, and I briefly mentioned that on stream, basically, while Dan was watching, and he took that as an invite to try and cancel Halo fan. Bleh.
What would you expect people to do with that information? Just nothing?
Me when I'm
Like,
chillax.
The fuck? Yeah, this guy did send me CP, but that just gave everyone just thrown up in arms to try to, you know, report this guy, dude. Like, I don't fucking know. Weirdos, am I right? What a fucking dumbass.
Oh!
Dude, she really was just like, no, don't shoot my dealer, no.
I blame Goat. So true.
Oh my god.
Also, Gary fan, is that you, Ratsu? Ratsu, is that you?
Oh, Yen's calling us if you want to go into the original live moment.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. Oh.
I got jump scared by the bro.
Hi, it's me, DOODLETONES.
Why'd you send CP to my? Anyways,
You need to
what's
change
up?
into your fucking
I need to
bunny form,
re-download
or
that.
I'm gonna leave the call.
Huh?
This is true.
Become a bunny, or I leave.
Bunny noises.
Are you not a bunny?
Ew!
Ew! Ew! You're yourself. Ugh.
Oh, says the guy who went to
fuck?
fucking groom to turn into a bunny. I was like, hi guys.
Ew.
What?
Anyways, go back to screen sharing, Chili.
Oh my god.
But Yen, was there something you wanted to say, or are you just feeling left out and lonely?
Ivy told me to join, and Ivy's scary. They like have my family hostage, so I kind of had to.
This reminds me of how scary Calvary his here is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Halo fans
Yeah.
should kangaroo sweet potato seal.
Nice.
Look, we have our
Dude.
big bunny here now.
Oh, I'm gonna kill them. Hold on, let me remove them from the GC. They will love that.
Oh!
Anyways, let's continue. Let's continue. So yeah, wait, just so that you know you're caught up with the delay. Doodletones said someone sent them CP and got upset that people tried to cancel said person that sent them CP.
What?
Not kidding, by the way.
That is genuinely a real message in Clubhouse.
It's another like, well, I'd be a hypocrite because I'm friends with. I'm friends.
No, they were just venting, bruh. they're just casual ranting, bruh.
She's just mad that, you know, CP people get canceled.
That's
CP
what I'm
And Carmen
saying.
Ryder, who defends Lolicon and is willing to.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Fucking Carmen Ryder jump scare. Do you guys remember when she was watching videos I made when I was a minor and was like, "You're the reason why I find it hard to jerk off to Valley girls"?
What the
Ew.
fuck?
I remember that.
Extended to the likes of the aforementioned.
She also thought I was Jewish because my old character had white skin and poofy hair.
Oh, that's why.
Limbophosphorane, Halo fan who not only showed his jewels to minors, lied. This extended to the likes of the aforementioned Limbophosphorane, Halo fan who not only showed his jewels to minors, but also once linked real child pornography in the comments of one of my videos, and Carmen Ryder, who defends Lolicon and is willing to just be inappropriate around children regardless. The lattermost is especially noteworthy because if I recall correctly, while it wasn't brought up in the call, Carmen was added into Blaze's server specifically in retort to people in there talking about one of her videos.
Nice one. Susie, didn't you, like, you know that, like, what Carmen Ryder was saying about me, though, because you just decided to bitch about my stream responding to her. In Cloud Palace.
Kill.
So, nice one, Susie.
He didn't like that they were talking shit, so he added her in there. Because that's smart. That's what you should do in that scenario. Clearly.
Does he know everything about Carmen Ryder? What was the context of what was being shit-talked? You're bad at your job, Susie.
Understand the hesitance to distance yourself from those you consider your pals, but it's important that when you have a situation like this, where people you're pals with are just a genuine detriment to those around you, i.e. a danger to kids, that you, I don't know, focus on keeping those minors safe and removing the problematic individuals from the premises at least.
Like with George?
Me removing Doodletones.
When I...
Please don't scream, please don't scream. Deep breaths. We've been over this. Doshi, deep breaths.
Get back!
Okay. We're alright. Everything is okay.
Dog looking at the sun moment for Chile.
You probably shouldn't stay friends with them at all, but if you really feel the need to keep awful people like that around, I don't know, maybe they owe you $350 or something, at least do it in a place where minors aren't in danger. Fucking Christ.
Yeah, Susie. Post child porn. Hi.
Someone clip that. Someone clip that.
Please, you should have seen how we've treated
Gulps.
those that are awful individuals despite how friendly we were with them prior. At the very beginning of this video, I spoke about 3 of those very same instances. Keyblade, Tippy, and Beetle were all people I had once considered friends too. But it was important to remove them when the curtains
Truly making SCP noises every time Diddletone speaks.
were drawn and their toxic behaviors were revealed to us. Same went with Ray. Same went with V and
Yeah, Susie, we're gonna talk about
Yeah.
V fucking Omega.
Tippy and Beetle prior. At the very beginning of this
When
video, I spoke
I-
about 3 of those very same instances. Keyblade, Tippy, and Beetle were all people I had once considered friends too. But it was important to remove them when the curtains were drawn and their toxic behaviors were revealed to us.
When
Same
people
with Ray.
found out. Fucking whore.
Same went with
Fuck
V
you.
initially. Like, you've been around these instances and have seen even the most respected members of the community get ostracized because they were irredeemable and toxic. Why were you so willing to let actual predators roam so...
They were toxic. That's
Wait.
that's the
Get back
issue.
5 seconds. I want this clip to really touch her.
Initially, like, you've
Just
been
let it
around these
cook.
instances and have seen even the most respected members of the community get ostracized because they were irredeemable and toxic.
Wait, hold on. Keep,
Why
let
were
it
you
play.
so
Let
willing
it
to
play.
let actual predators roam so freely?
When I.
People would have been in danger. It's downright irresponsible at best and straight up hazardous at worst. And the danger of it all aside, God knows how it's...
Yes, seriously.
Oh,
There's
what the fuck is
no
happening?
way. Well, look who's talking, blood. Look who
at
talking.
best
I'm
and straight up
tweaking
hazardous
out,
at
bro.
worst. And the
I'm like
danger of
5
it all
seconds away from jumping through the screen like fucking Foxy from FNAF. I'm so pissed.
aside, God knows how it seems on the outside looking in that you're so willing to associate with those same people.
Points to my videos.
We've already had people accuse us of knowingly harboring groomers in the past.
Me pointing at the fucking mirror. I want to kill him. Oh, I've done too much research.
Yeah, this
Fuck
is chilly
you.
right now.
Wait, what? Can I get some mirror emojis in the chat every single time Doodletone says a hypocrisy point? Or hypocrisizes herself? Thank you, chat.
God.
Lock in. Don't dox yourself. Nice.
Don't help that accusation when you were actively doing so.
I want to give as many people as I can the benefit of doubt.
That is. Sorry.
That kind of ties to my question. Was I the only person you were never reluctant to ban from?
That's fucking Ephraim!
Yeah.
That was a delayed reaction.
That ties to my question.
That is.
I zoned out for a second. I like dissociated and I was fucking drawn back to the horrors of reality by this
And you
fucking. Oh my god.
Traumatic
Sorry.
events.
That kind of ties to my question. Was I the only person you were never reluctant to ban from TSSCC?
Is that Colt? Is that? Can I catch that?
L.
Is that like a
Ephraim.
Fucking clue.
Dude, you gotta suck so bad like Ephraim that not even Blaze the Movie fan hesitates on banning you.
Because you banned me the night I was kicked from Pog. Everyone else
Not Pog.
you seem to be dragging your feet on except me. What the fuck?
You know what? Again, this is
Wait,
another
so
solid point. So for context,
So wait. So Ephraim got banned, but the CP reposter stayed around.
Okay. As much as you may dislike Ephraim, I'd be pissed too.
No, I know, but it's just fucking funny, dude. It's
I understand the rage Ephraim is feeling
wait,
in
you
this
know,
moment.
wait, you know that scene from Megamind where it's like the kid picking the dodgeball, and like the kid in the brushes before the alien.
From Megamind, where he pushes the prison guard or guy into the room. It's just Ephraim in the thing, and then the literal CP poster just being like, "Always be a villain." Hooray!
Next, Ephraim was cut from Pog after a situation occurred where Ephraim himself was a bit inappropriate with minors.
Here you go. Could be good in case you bust down the desk. Wouldn't blame you either if it happened.
Oh, it's Space Guru. It's Space Guru. Okay. It's Space Guru. Can we read these though?
It's okay. I beat you from. I won.
First of all, thank
Did you?
Thank you. Oh.
Did you ready? I don't think you can win when Foxasura is the moderator.
First of all, thank you both for those donations, especially the 35 Canadian dollars. It was very sweet of you.
You know, I think I should read this since it has my name.
Yeah, wait, go back. I think it went over another one real quick.
So for context, Ephraim was cut from Pog.
Yeah. There we go.
I mean, I could also do this voice if you guys, you know,
No. Okay,
What?
go on. Nothing, go on.
What, do you want me to read this or not?
Yeah, go read.
Okay, I'll try to read it, Sheila. I just ask that you move the white text away. Haha.
You know what? If someone's going to explain this, it might as well be me. I made a series of dirty jokes as highly inappropriate times due to a number of reasons that, well, to be blunt, don't change what I do, so won't share them with while in Pog, including flirting with light. Oh, fuck, it's this.
Lol.
I was later told to stop, and I stopped doing specifically the thing I was doing and nothing else. I don't recall flirting with him after that point, but I'm going to admit it is way more possible than it should be that I did. Truth be told... Wait, they didn't say be told. Truth me told. Truth me told, most of the specific things I said in Pog are a blur at this point. With what's said, I bluntly deny the claim that I told Light he was gay instead of bi. It was only because...
Dude, what was that R2-D2 screen?
Evil. All right.
If only because that just doesn't sound like something I'd say. Since then, I decided to address the root causes of me doing shit like that. Get you better circle of friends and basically improve myself in every way possible. Basically, everyone involved in the situation thinks I just needed to filter my comments better. It wasn't actually attempting to hurt anyone, make anyone uncomfortable, but I did, and I have to live with those consequences. And this Light guy? Yeah. After accusing me of being a predator, let's handle some cases, motherfuckers. All right?
Dude, that's gotta be like one of his biggest L's, bro. That's gotta be one of his biggest L's.
Bye, Christian.
Okay, so nope, that's not important. That's not important. That's not important. Anyways.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
After a situation occurred where Ephraim himself was a bit inappropriate with minors.
Why does Susie have to frame it like that? All right, I got this. I got Ace Coyote right here, okay? I got a lovely voice for them.
Oh, Space Guru, man.
All right. All right, Julie, I'm gonna read now. I've been told that when Ephraim was in Pog, he flirted with Light.
Now. Stop it.
Even it's such a good voice. What the fuck?
Back up
Okay,
from
whatever.
Your fucking mic.
Okay. Even after Light told him not to, he also tried convincing Light that he was actually gay instead of bi, getting frustrated.
He said you full faggot.
Getting frustrated when Light mentioned liking women, because bisexuality can't just exist, I guess. I'd share caps, but Pog has policies about that sort of thing. I've already stepped on enough toes.
Dude, I don't know what they're more worried about. The fact that he was flirting with, someone that they considered to be a harmful age gap, or the fact that he called a bi person gay.
What a faggot.
Yeah.
You're not bi. You're actually a fucking faggot. Come on, Aaron Tempest. Aaron, if you're looking for somebody.
Anyways. Yen would know.
Susie.
Yen would get it.
Susie, why aren't you bitching about the fact that Space Guru is, talking about being inappropriate with minors in the same instance as invalidating someone's sexuality? Susie, why aren't you calling out Space Guru for that? Is it because you both like the same kid toucher? Okay.
All the same kid.
Specifically, he'd find himself flirting with user Fractured Light. And I need to specify that because some people seem to get the wrong idea about the situation. Carmen, the victim himself, while did...
That's
specify that
interesting.
because some people seem to get the wrong idea about the situation. Carmen.
You did
Ron
what?
Taylor did what?
Okay. Okay, so obviously we've talked about this a little bit on the channel, but I know Doodletones is not going to actually give it any justice. This is a 17-year-old thing. When I talked to Ephraim about it, he made some dirty jokes, right? In fact, he was so autistic that he compared it to like Family Guy-esque type humor. All right. Now, could you say that it's, stupid of him to do so? Sure. But he is not a sexual predator for this. And Light has even retracted it because he realized that he's a dumb fucking idiot who tried to frame someone as a pedophile for making dirty jokes for only being like barely 2 years older than them. This is stupid. Yeah. He's not a predator for this. And the people that were running with this had a vendetta against Ephraim. And I will defend him on that because he doesn't deserve that. Okay? That is stupid. Now, what I get upset with is two things. One, Light did this and he still decided to work side by side with predator cases. The red flag was pretty fucking obvious. And two, he should have had a lot more charitability when it came to these cases because of what happened to him. That should have been a very solid factor of if it could happen to you, it could happen to anybody.
Yeah.
So that would be the annoyances from the situation. But no, he's not a predator. All right, and I don't really feel
They'll
like
call
I'm
you
gonna...
one based on nothing.
But I don't think that Susie is going to explain it really well. All right.
And Carmen was correct, said Susie.
The victim himself, while did allege sexual harassment or grooming on Ephraim's end, the actual messages we were given was just inappropriate behavior.
This is really gay.
Thank you, gender fluid.
Thanks.
Thanks. Also, hi, Neko Coda in the screenshot. Hi.
Oh, no.
Hi.
Nothing like a video critic getting ass painted about the mere prospect of being put on the worst of year list and assuming everyone's intent while complaining that people are still assuming on their own. And also threatening harassment, which goes against TOS. What?
That, like...
What a...
Yeah, I'd be surprised
God, dude,
if it isn't there, though I know how she feels given her top 5 and how cemented they are. It's going to be a low position if it does make it there. If I'm on that list again, I'm going to be a pain in her ass again. That's... Oh my god, you people. You people. You fucking people.
Also then went on to say he believed...
Space Guru. Play your little church piano and shut the fuck up.
Ephraim was learning from. And...
Oh shit. Coda, it's so funny how you got on Susie's case for comparing you to V. Your sexual abuser. Only to continue acting like him and compare Light to Ephraim.
What the fuck? What are these equivalencies? This is just fucked up.
You see, the thing about you and the person that raped you is that you're both annoying.
There's not even any comparisons to Nekokoda and V to like Ephraim and Light. Yeah, is rape equivalent to dirty jokes? Fuck.
I know
the Space Guru guy's at a whole other level.
I unironically think that like you can look through 99% of the false predator accusations that that we will end up discovering probably in the future, including the ones we already have, and their one crime was being disliked. Sorry, it seems that when people are liked, that being liked, it feels like a lot of the ones that were solved by the community were by liked individuals. You didn't have enough like I don't know friendship points to be defended. It's just true, not even with like false accusation cases, just every case in general. If you're disliked, you're neither going to be protected or like given a good hand by this community.
Yeah.
Beautiful. 240 viewers, by the way, you guys. Be sure to like the stream. Let's see if we can get to 100 by the end.
Well, sometimes yes, victims do not always know that they're being victimized, unless you have more solidified proof of this from was
And
learning
Susie's
from.
just
And while
fine
sometimes
with
yes,
this,
victims do not always know that they're being
because
victimized.
of course she is. I know you've been saying things to Susie that ain't true. I never said I was going to use my platform against her. I said I'm going to be a pain in her ass, which, okay, bad wording, but if you took all my messages and how I worded anything, I never made intentions of harassing her or anything. I know you like to play the moderate position, but you are no better than any of the people in the SEC cutting context to make others look bad. You're just another Ephraim, Tube, and Lynn. Have a good day.
Unless you have more solidified proof of this behavior on Ephraim's.
I feel so bad for Coda, you guys. Like, she actually just got shit on, like, since she was a kid.
Then you cannot therein make the accusation on Light's behalf. Because
Ephraim, I've been told that when Ephraim was in POG, he flirted with Light even after being told not to do so. He also tried convincing Light that he was gay instead of bi. Getting frustrated when Light mentioned liking women, because bisexuality can't just exist, I guess.
Okay, so this is what Ephraim was replying to. In this
you don't know. You never asked the victim in that situation.
I got this.
You don't know.
All right, I got this. I got this for you, buddy.
Oh, wait.
If someone's going to...
We already read this.
Chili. Nope.
No.
Sorry. These are different, Chili.
No, these are the same.
You don't know. You never asked
No,
the victim.
these are different, Chili.
No, this is the same.
No, it's not. It's literally not. He had a Twitter thread, and that was it. Not the same.
So for context, Ephraim was cut.
See?
This is the same thing!
Nope.
I was later told to stop, and I stopped doing specifically the thing I was doing and nothing else.
Yeah. We didn't see
I was
the
later
light
told to
message.
stop, and I stopped doing the thing specifically I was told and nothing else. You stupid illiterate
Yeah, we didn't
bitch.
see the light message.
Yeah,
We didn't
because
see the light message.
it's the second fucking thing. There's two comments. The
And
other
you're running.
comment on here is him
Yeah, you're
continuing
running.
his
You should have
thread.
clicked on the comment. You should have clicked on the comment.
You
You
should be
could have clicked
murdered.
on it.
And you don't even know if they're still
Yeah,
pals
you
with
could have clicked on it.
You stopped?
Okay, I was going to point out that I remember the joke here now, and you got it kind of off. Fracture said something along the lines of he would like a boyfriend, and I replied basically with what you said, except it ended with, you know what I'd prefer the answer be, as opposed to, you know who I should be with? Not saying you lied or anything, but I just wanted to clear that up.
That's still not good.
I know, but the one you wrote, far worse, to me at least.
They still give the same general gist, to me at least.
What are you doing? Plus, unlike Limbo, Ephraim's age gap with Light should also.
Looking back, my interpretation of what I did wrong was so fucking narrow as it to be useless. I know I rationalized that comment at the time through finding some really pedantic differences between it and what I was called out for, which most likely only existed in my head. I've actually talked to people about this since then, and they agreed that I constantly missed the forest for the trees regarding the issues Pog had. Again, this is my fault of me and nobody else, and I'm currently trying to work on it.
Be put into perspective. Light at the time was 17, yes, but Ephraim was.
Do you believe that when you say you're working on it, and do believe that you meant no harm, I'm just trying to get across how you shouldn't speak so matter-of-factly about something you admit was a blur in your memory?
Why, thank you. Okay.
Limbo was also.
Okay, so let's listen to what the fuck Susie's saying during this point.
And went
Yeah,
on to
because
say he
Susie
grooming
was
on
on something.
Ephraim's end. The actual messages we were given was just inappropriate
A
behavior.
kid.
That Light also then went on to say he believes
Okay.
Ephraim was learning from. And while sometimes, yes, victims do not always know that they're being victimized, unless you have more solidified proof of this behavior on Ephraim's end, you cannot therein make the accusation on Light's behalf. Because you don't know. You never asked the victim in that situation their perspective. You don't know the extent of their relationship, and you don't even know if they're still pals with each other. So what the fuck are you doing? Plus, unlike...
Oh.
Excuse me.
Oh.
I burped.
Okay.
Limbo, Ephraim's age gap with Light should also be put into perspective. Light at the time was 17, yes, but Ephraim was 19. That's only 2 years apart, whereas Limbo was 26 and the person he flirted with, Umbrus, was 9 years younger. Also
Sweet fucking lord.
at 17. So, frankly, both you and the posse who works in your name step the fuck off of people like Light and Umbrus, who you simultaneously believe did and did not harass minors.
What
and
are we
step the fuck
doing?
off of Ephraim
How did
because
we get here?
Whoa, go back.
Umbrus was 9
Go
years
back.
younger. Also at 17.
I just want to highlight something. So when you go with that LT Bucky account, just like pause at that.
Oh, what the
Both you
fuck?
and the
Yeah, so hold on, keep going. I want to see the dates of the other messages.
who works in your name step the fuck off of people like Light and Umbrus, who you simultaneously...
Yeah, so around this time, dude, you know this kid's not even like 14 right now, right? Like in modern day.
This person, Bucky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
They were known as like one of the youngest people in the community, and sadly had a very sad like path to go down because no adult wanted to obviously be friends with a 12-year-old. So logically, the only people that were willing to be were kind of piece of shit people. But why the fuck are we taking someone that is probably like 11 at this point, or maybe even 10, and like just just throwing them in this video?
Susie, what the fuck?
Also at 17. So, frankly, both you and the posse who works in your name step the fuck off of people like Light and Umbrus, who you simultaneously believe did and did not harass minors. And
Wait, what? I'm sorry, we just need to understand this whole thing again.
did allege sexual harassment because some people seem to get the wrong idea about the situation. Carmen, the victim himself, while did allege sexual harassment or grooming on Ephraim's end, the actual messages we were given was just inappropriate behavior. That Light also then went on to say he believes Ephraim was learning from. And while sometimes, yes, victims do not always know that they're being victimized, unless you have more solidified proof of this behavior on Ephraim's end, you cannot therein make the accusation on Light's behalf. Because you don't know. You never asked the victim in that situation their perspective. You don't know the extent of their relationship, and you don't even know if they're still pals with each other. So what the fuck are you doing? Plus, unlike Limbo, Ephraim's age gap with Light should also be put into perspective. Light at the time was 17, yes, but Ephraim was 19. That's only 2 years apart, whereas Limbo was 26 and the person he flirted with, Umbrus, was 9 years younger, also at 17. So, frankly, both you and the posse who works in your name step the fuck off of people.
The posse that works for the Lolicon is 10 years old, and you're just gonna fucking lambast them in the video?
Yeah, to get like a bit more specific. When did this video come out again?
January 2024.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they would have been like 12 at that point. Bro.
The posse who works in your name step the fuck off of people like Light and Umbrus, who you simultaneously believe did and did not harass minors. And step the fuck off of Ephraim because you don't know what you're talking about. Anyway,
nice one.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Nice
I'm not really
one.
shocked that a 12-year-old
Nice-
doesn't know what the fuck to talk
Nice
about.
one, Susie.
you decide. It's not great what Ephraim did. I'm not defending that. I'm not going to sit here and say that there was a victimless crime here or anything like that because Ephraim was wrong, especially when he was told to stop. And we have since sat him down to discuss these very behaviors in the SCC courthouse. So,
okay.
To say that I believe otherwise would be dishonest. However, in comparison to literal predators like Halo Fan or genuine creeps like Limbo, Ephraim was rather tame. And while I would also
He's one of the tame predators.
probably remove Ephraim from the premises in case of emergency, even if temporarily, especially if he doesn't have the full context, that should have also extended to the likes of the more dangerous ex-members of the community, which it did not. So the weird double standard is something worth noting. This is something that the rest of the chat does go on to grill him about until a misunderstanding caused him to leave the call, and we will come back to that in due time.
To be fair to Ephraim, right, it is weird that they removed him for saying dirty jokes to someone who was 2 years younger than him, but when it came to someone reposting CP, it's like that person stayed around. That would be kind of like weird as fuck, I'm not gonna lie.
I can't, like, they didn't even... Dude. You can't... I mean, I would get it if Blaze was, like, there's like nothing to go off of. This guy says he didn't do that, and like obviously like I get all the fucking issue with providing evidence, but like I can't just mog someone off of my server because you said something and they say something different and there's nothing else to go off of.
Now, there's a lot more you can say about this call on the SEC's end, and trust me, I will. However, I have a structure to this video, and so I must move on to what happened next in the timeline of events leading to Blaze the movie fan's departure. And this is where I'm really disappointed in Blaze, as Blaze starts by making a video called I Screwed Up Big Time and Left the Slideshow Commentary Community. This video was deleted shortly after its upload, and that's an important note to make since he was apparently explicitly told not to do that, as it hides information of the situation from the public doing that.
Yeah, like you deleted your channel.
Again,
well, that
I'll
was
try
an
to focus on the
accident,
important
though.
aspects of it. Because I don't wish to be here all week.
So that's going to be a Discord next week, but that has been cancelled. Look, I'm going to say this straight off. This is not going to be a fun video to make. This is not going to be a fun video for you guys to watch. This is more so a video that I have to make more than anything, since I screwed up big time. And normally my videos I swear a lot. But the thing with this is that when I swear a lot in my videos, it's mostly just an internet persona. I'm going to do it
Okay.
for entertainment. I don't swear to real but in real life. And with that out of the way, there will be no swearing in this video because I am talking about something very serious. And I honestly feel sad, admitted to all of this, but this is unfortunately a very serious video and I
His ears are right there.
have to talk about everything that I'm talking about in this video.
He does have remarkably flat ears, though. I will say that.
Probably why Diltos didn't draw it.
All of this stuff, this is unfortunately a very serious video, and I have to talk about everything that I'm talking about in this video.
So out of the gate, we have a very perturbing introduction to the video. Blaze acknowledges how serious this video is going to be, but instantly sidetracks to how much he's not going to swear in this video. Because that's the important part. Now, it's
Shut the fuck up.
here that an important part of the discussion does need to be raised, because this is something Blaze had done a lot. I've mentioned this before, and I'm not going to really chew his head off about it, but it's still worth noting that he doesn't focus on the important aspects to really any discussion he's having, often opting into
Oh, Coda was annoying. You're like your rapist. I am focused on the important things, unlike you.
tangents. Now, I too have my moments of tangenting off from time to time. I've arguably done so in this video, and I know I've done so when getting involved in this discussion directly. Like, we had a Senate call and I got Blaze lost in the weeds once or twice.
You guys put Blaze in a Senate call?
I kind of want to see that.
Yeah.
This video, and I know I've done so when getting involved in this discussion directly. Like, we had a Senate call and I got Blaze lost in the weeds once or twice.
You guys put Blaze in a Senate call.
Me when I tangent and then sweep for a groomer.
Post Rosa call. Okay, okay.
However, I find the difference between myself and Blaze, especially in this moment, is that at least my tangents do relate to general discussion. It's to clarify
Shut the fuck up. I'm different because shut the fuck up.
details that my audience wouldn't readily know unless they're involved and knowledgeable in the inner workings of the FCC. Blaze, however, does not, especially not here. If not swearing was truly important to you, then just don't swear. We do not need to know that you don't intend to.
This is something you can pull him aside and let him know instead of blasting it to thousands of people.
You're not even a minute in and are distracting from the very important topic.
That's not distracting, bro. He just is stupid. Because he's fucking disabled.
Oh, like I said, I screwed up big time earlier today. Since this happened with a private server, I am gonna be pretty vague on what happened.
That's also a problem. Going into the situation vaguely would not tell your audience what you did. It doesn't.
Why? It's a... Maybe he doesn't want to violate people's privacy, bro.
Doesn't acknowledge the people you hurt. There were some people in the comment section kind of looking at this video as Blaze taking accountability and owning up to his mistakes, giving Blaze a pat on the back or a slap on the wrist for his apathy and inaction. But if he intends to be vague about it in this video, how much accountability is he taking really? If he's not...
That's a rich thing to say from her.
Yeah.
This coming from the person who obfuscated the fact that George specifically was drawing minors, and the thing he said turns him on.
Wait, I need to play something.
Downplaying it!
I know where you live.
Not willing to explicitly acknowledge what he did.
Not you yet.
How much is he owning up?
Yeah, only I do.
Yeah, so true.
No, you don't.
Happening every week, and I was counting what Morgan got rightfully. Basically, I was concerned that drama was happening every week, and I was counting what Morgan got rightfully called out for as drama. She was
Okay, so he's literally fucking identifying what the fucking issue was. You can't... Oh my god. You're gonna go at him and say, being vague is bad, when you fucking know, because this is all post-edited, that, like, he fucking is not in fact vague. He said he was gonna be vague, and then says the exact thing that he did that got him into trouble. You stupid bitch!
Basically associating with a groomer, and the grooming victim was on the server. I'm not gonna say the name of the victim because that wouldn't be appropriate. But my main point is, I counted that as drama when it was in fact far more serious. Many people got upset about that, and rightfully so, and I was in a call on that server. I was actually about to leave before people said that I should be in a call. And we were talking about things that I screwed up on in recent years in this letter community.
Okay, so he literally was specific.
Community. But I left the call early because when people said that I should do something, I made a mistake and thought that it meant that I should leave the server. But they were referring to how I should have blocked GK Smith. I would have loved to continue the conversation, but I don't have access to that server anymore. And honestly, I don't think anyone even wants me back there after everything people pointed out.
So, this is not really a good explanation as to what happened. For starters, Morgan's issue wasn't merely the fact that she was still friends with RCV, though I do feel like that would have eventually come up had the situation in Nexus not occurred. No, the issue was with Morgan going to RCV to try and disprove the allegations against him without properly giving the evidence any proper analysis.
I'm tired, chat. I'm very tired. I'm very, very tired.
I'm tired. I'm Yen.
Yeah, so I'm also seeing this.
Yeah, you're tired.
Yeah, so I'm like seeing this video as well. Jesus, this title is fucked up. Plays the movie fan admits to being friends with child predators and allowing them to prey on kids.
Sorry to the fact.
What video?
So this is like a re-upload. I'm like looking because I'm trying to find the Senate
re-upload
call
of
right
what?
now. The thing that we're watching right now. For yeah, I guess the original video he made was like 7 minutes and 56 seconds, so pretty much 8 minutes.
Nice. Oh my god.
She wanted to play neutral but didn't actually do anything for the victim to show that.
Yes, she did. Or they did.
That's why the situation with Morgan happened. She wanted to defend a groomer, not that she was friends with one. Then Blaze admits why people would want him to cut off CK Smith, being his alleged retweeting of child pornography on Twitter. And this is what I mean by Blaze not really want him to cut off CK Smith, being his alleged retweeting of child.
Alleged! Alleged as in it's alleged. It's not proven. It's not admitted to. It's alleged. Susie, you like child porn. Kill yourself now.
Child pornography on Twitter. And this is what I mean by Blaze not really taking accountability or owning up as much as people thought he did. He's skirting around the issue enough to say that he's sorry for something, but never specifying to the extent of what he did. Because of this, the
She does, probably.
audience cannot decipher the severity of the actions that Blaze is trying to apologize.
I mean, she fucking wrote it. She literally wrote child porn.
Oh, sorry, who wrote
Susie.
CP? What? What is that in reference to?
The role
I'm a
play
little lost.
where she role plays a little fucking girl that she says looks no older than like fucking 4 or 5.
Oh, I think it's 6, but yeah.
Yeah.
Apologize for. However, I will give it to Blaze.
She said she was 6.
She said she was 12, bro.
She said she was 12. Yeah, there we go.
What fuck? Do I need to ask for an ID from everyone now? Bro,
True,
she said
what
she
the
was
fuck?
12. Does elaborate somewhat.
Now, I did bring up in another video how I screwed up big time and how there was poor management on my old SEC server. But the gravity of the situation is far more serious than that. I was here to do Ambrose and let her clean up all the mess while I was just sitting there doing nothing. Whenever someone causing trouble, I should have banned them on the spot. Yet it's my fault that Joshua stayed there for far too long. And I did talk about this a lot already in another video. But I am gonna move on to talk about other things. The worst part is, which I didn't really mention in my video about my SEC server, or at least I think I didn't, is that I let pedophiles stay in the server for months without doing anything. And it's the other admins who had to ban these people.
This is better, kinda, because there's an actual acknowledgement to what he did, leaving dangerous people in a server. Now the audience is kinda caught up, though I do think it should be noted that this more concise explanation is actually shorter.
All?
There is unironically more evidence of Susie liking child porn than this person that they keep mentioning.
than the original one,
Yeah.
and is still not like super explanative. Maybe it's not as big of an issue as some of the other ones I brought up thus far. Maybe, but it's still an interesting note worth taking.
Honestly, the best way to take accountability for my actions is to just.
She got banned from one of the most weird communities multiple times because of what she did. Susie got banned from, like, what is it called? ABDL? From ABDL
Ew.
spaces?
Associate with this Let's commentary community completely. And this is not out of hate for the community or anything like that. In fact, I still respect a lot of people who are in the community. But I know I haven't been doing a good job showing that. What I did, most Let's commentary community server was horrible. But it's clear that I didn't learn and also got in some trouble on Doodle's private server.
Now, I'll admit, I did hear this and kind of roll my eyes. Leaving the SCC is a good step, but it's not the only...
ABDL, I believe, stands for Adult Baby Diaper Lovers.
Yes.
step you should
That's his Ace's field of expertise.
Yeah.
No, you're mistaking me with Gilla, but yeah.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I get
Gilla,
you
get on
confused.
the... Oh my god, wait, can we get a Gilla rabbit?
Can we?
Maybe.
We have to.
Nabi, no. I want...
Nabi working on something.
Gilla,
Nabi working on something.
Gilla rabbit.
Leave Nabi alone. Leave Nabi alone.
Because as long as
Nabi,
you
get behind me.
minors allowed in it, then you're inherently at risk of doing the exact thing, presuming you learn nothing from the situation. It's
LOL.
the attitude that inherently needs to change, not just the environment. And unfortunately, given how you present yourself in the rest of this video, I don't have much reason to believe you quite understand that not everything in this situation is about you.
So you know what I
Ironic.
decided to do? I was banned from many
Yeah.
Check DMs.
Okay.
SEC servers, but I decided to just leave the rest of them on my own.
Being banned from
What the?
ABDL.
Wait, is that? Wait.
What?
Don't is that who I think it is behind them?
I don't know.
Can you explain? Fill me in, you guys.
I mean, I can send it to you in DMs.
Send it to me in DMs, bro.
I'll send it to GC. But yeah.
Prepare yourself.
So I asked around for this because obviously I'm gonna need it.
Yeah.
This was the only way that we could find it. A reference. Thoughts.
What the fuck is this?
What's
What
up?
the actual fuck is this?
Now that's a neutral person right there.
Art is my passion.
Sure.
Because, yeah, what I did was just inexcusable. Now, I was going to talk about this in a
I don't know why
video
my messages keep getting hidden, but basically Susie was banned from multiple ABDL DeviantArt groups because she was that fucking weird towards the ABDL people. That is actually really fucking funny.
After my Christmas themed projects are over. But getting this video up first is far more important than finishing my Christmas themed project. Now, like I said, I was gonna make a video sometime after my Christmas themed project about how one of my New Year's resolutions is to stop caring about views period and just make videos that I wanna make and for those who enjoy my content. But honestly, I need to work on far more than just that. If I know someone is a groomer or a pedophile, I should just cut ties with them immediately, no excuse. Another issue that has been with me since pretty much when I started in this Let's commentary community, which I have been trying to work on to fix, is that I care far too much about getting criticism. I care far too much about people criticizing my stuff. And although some of it is because I want to improve my content, the very reason why I want so many people to criticize my stuff is because I love getting criticism. That's it. That's the major reason. It's not a good reason, not in the very least. In fact, I know that I've been too obsessed with getting criticism for far too long.
Once again, this is not an
Okay,
update video.
so I'm gonna add someone for the sake of context. I don't think you'll have an issue with who it is, Julie.
Oh, sweet Lloyd.
Yo, what's good, Lio?
Hi, Laya. Bye,
Laya. He ran.
Wait, did he say to Adam in?
There goes
Yeah.
Laya sweeping for.
There goes.
Yeah, I asked. So, is it not connecting for you, Lio? Stupid thing won't connect. All right.
Stupid dog! You made me look bad.
Mobile. Dude, Doodletones is silencing the lion, man. What the fuck? Hello, Unk? Once. You unscreenshot. Fuck! They fixed it.
Wait, what did it say? Did it say one sex?
Yes.
1 6, please.
Excuse me,
I'm only-
waiter, one sex.
Oh, please. I'm trying to be fair. Yeah, so I just told him we're talking about Blaze the movie fan. Because originally I'm trying to get this Senate call, but I don't know if he has it.
People just
I don't
saw
think he has
Lyle's
it in
face
him.
appear and disappear. Hello? Peepaw? Peepaw! Oh.
No, don't go! Please don't go!
Peepaw, don't leave me here!
He's like, Julie, I don't feel so good.
No.
I believe in him this time.
Peepaw?
If you leave, you're gay. Bro. How many trips to the milk store is he going to today, dude? What the fuck?
Peepaw!
It's like, oh, need the milk. Oh, need the cigarettes. Oh, need to fix the car. Oh, need the newspaper. Oh.
Peepaw, can you get on, like, your fucking, like, mobile account?
No.
Guys, I have the other thing ready. Just in case.
Okay.
He has to be added.
Okay. Alright, so do you want to just go into like my server call real quick?
Sure.
Yeah, let's just go and eat. Oh.
Oh, Peepaw?
Okay.
Peepaw, is it working? Dude, why
Nice.
is everything so fucking laggy on my computer right now?
Blame people. Oh, fucking no.
Dude. Poor guy. Dude. Poor dude.
Oh my god, hi Cloudy. Who's getting touched? Everyone.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna
Doodle
mod
tunes.
you, Cloudy. You're gonna get a wrench. You're cool.
Dude, this is so cooked. Dude, I'm about to just add his mobile.
Just add his mobile, dude.
Dude, oh my god, dude. Holy fuck. Yeah. Holy fuck. Dog. Dude. Just the phone is down at the moment. Dog. Okay.
What? How is your phone down?
Oh my god. All right.
It Peepaw.
It is Peepaw.
Dude.
Guys, Cloudy's cool. Don't let Ace corrupt you. So fucking true.
Fuck.
You guys, Cloudy is really cool. I've witnessed more of her as a person recently, and she slays.
All right, let's just try to continue more with the video, and if it works, it works.
Oh my god.
Kid.
Peepaw, are you on like a VPN? Hold on.
You're not redeemed. Should we just go to Asus server, like you suggested?
No, I offered that, but I don't even think he I don't think he can connect in there. Yeah, let's just
turn it off.
Oh, I know what he needs to fucking do because he's gay. He needs to task manager shut it down and reopen it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. At this point, it's probably just best just to keep the video going, dude. Once he figures it out, he figures it out.
Think it, I try. Hell yeah.
Tell your audience.
I've been too upset with getting criticism for far long.
Once again, this is not an update video where you tell your audience that your Christmas-themed projects might not come out. This is an announcement that you're leaving the SCC, and it should be an apology, something that is strangely yet unsurprisingly absent from the near 8-minute runtime. But honestly, what can we expect from a situation where the main issue was putting off purging problematic people prodding in particular parts of Predator?
Reminder, you guys, that in the initial call about George Raccoon, Lio had to tell Susie to shut up because she wouldn't stop making pity me statements about herself. Just thought I should point that out in the midst of watching this right now.
Predatory paraphilia. If Morgan's downfall was her attempts to stay neutral, but not knowing how, Blaze's downfall is his attempts at people-pleasing, leading to an apathy towards optics because of those who he was pals with.
Why is his phone down right now? Peepaw, how does nothing work in your house? He just
I
keeps
knew it.
flashing on and off screen.
That's
Mentioned this before, and I'll repeat it here for those in the back, but choosing to be friends with people who you know intend to hurt others, or who otherwise do not care if they hurt others, tells on you about as much as it does them. And I'm
This is such a chaotic stream. Do you guys remember when I was trying to go over that one Vincent Martin? You guys remember Bugle Boy? Going over the Vincent Martin video? And my neighbors were like banging pots and pans. And my internet kept going out. This is that kind of stream right now.
And when we were singing and then you didn't like it for some reason because you hate us.
Yeah. I hate it when you call me tiny.
Okay. Fucking big.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not big.
Fucking huge.
No, stop it.
Tanya.
Okay, we're gonna let Peepaw start the call then. He says that'll work if he starts the fucking call. Okay.
Is he like a vampire? Does he need to invite us in first?
Okay, just exit the call. You guys, my computer's freezing a lot.
Works just fine now.
Oh, dude, there's no way that should have worked. That's actually stupid as fuck.
It actually fucking worked.
That's
need
actually
Lio
dumb
Bunny.
as fuck.
Oh,
We need Lio
I hate it.
Bunny.
I hate it so much.
we need Lio Bunny.
That is
we do not need Lio Bunny. We
Yes, we
so
do.
do not need Lio.
He's
No,
so
we
good.
don't.
Make
I
Lio
have no
Bunny.
rabbit.
Hey,
You don't get
Robbie, no,
I do
we
not. I do not consent to Lio
Rabbit's
Bunny.
decent.
Shut up.
Rabbit's
We're already
decent.
fucking Lio bees, so just shut up
Rabbit.
and
I
take your
didn't
fucking
consent.
bunny medicine.
I didn't consent to that either.
Shut up and take your
Well,
bunny
Lio, your
medicine.
consent doesn't matter in there.
Oh my god.
Calm down. With that.
Oh,
Jesus.
sweet fucking lord.
Not my bunny.
So,
Oof, not
yeah.
my bunny, not my problem.
So yeah, we've been going over this charming video, Lio. Is there anything about Blaze the Fan? Because I have next to no context besides what Doodletones is relaying. Do you have?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. So.
Yeah.
What part would you like to know about? Because I don't know where you guys are in this exact.
Was the person who was claiming to have retweeted child porn, was that ever confirmed or was it just alleged?
This was like 3 years ago. I don't even remember the specifics of that. I just know that, like, we had to murder Blaze.
Okay.
What did he? Okay, so what did he do that was that deserved the murder? I guess.
Among things, it was him letting prolific lolicon / kid lover Carmen Ryder run around a server full of kids.
I'm like, did he
That he
know
operated.
that? Did he?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Yes, he did. In
Okay.
fact, he actively made it a point to talk about how he wasn't going to get in the middle of that, how he just wanted people to get along, even though his server was colloquially called the Waffle House because of how much people would argue in there.
Okay. Okay, because Susie's video is so bad at proving that Blaze knew fucking anything about what she's grilling him over.
Oh, no, he did. We had a few calls. Not we, but, like, there were a few calls involving Blaze. The first was spearheaded by Light.
Oh boy.
That was bad. It was real freaking bad. You ever see the video of the woman doing the disappearing like trick?
Oh my
with
god, you mean the same kind that like really turns George on?
Yeah.
What?
Don't worry about
Lyle.
it.
Get it together.
I don't know what you're referencing.
Yes, you do.
Oh my god, you literally excommunicated someone over this drama.
Dorjon?
Oh, George Raccoon.
Oh, George Drawn. No, not like
Drawn.
that. Not like that. Like, I thought you said George Drawn or George Dawn. I'm like, what are you talking about?
You're racist.
Okay.
Get George Don, bro.
Yes, but no. It's like the
He said
video
yes
of
to being
the
racist.
woman using the blanket. She throws it up over herself, and the minute she's gone, the dogs start fighting instead of freaking out over the fact that she's gone.
That is the exact magic trick.
That is the Dakota.
I don't know. I think something different when I think of an actual disappearing magic trick, not just hey, throw blanket up and run behind door. But
when Susie does it, kids disappear.
that's essentially what happened. Is that they spent more time with it was Ephraim, Light, somebody else. I can't remember who, but they wound up fighting each other instead of properly drilling freaking stupid.
That's awesome.
Round 2 was actually spearheaded by Ellie.
No!
But then we decided to have a round. She did better than those 3. Then we decided to have a round 3 in Senate that was going about, normal. I was tearing a face off, and then Peaches showed up, de-escalated the entire call to be an ooh-woo conversation with the freak. So,
Ew.
yeah. We're going to be super nice. This happened, like, right when she was starting to get pushed back about the Rosa stuff publicly. So,
Yeah. You guys are breaking my parole.
Oh my god. Like, I trust that what you're saying that, like, Blaze knew. But, like,
we have the call somewhere. I just don't know where I put it. I need to get the exact date it happened.
And to be fair,
The touch list?
this just kind of happened.
Hey, Eli. Little off topic, but here's a Ken noise trick.
So, yeah, I know
Stop
he
opening
recently
the can
came
at the
back.
first crack
He
where it
posted
stops
on, like,
being
my
airtight to
community
make it sound like
conversation,
a clicker.
but I have no
Will
way
not
of
work for
responding
every
to
can,
it.
However,
Because for some reason it won't let me access it on, like, desktop or mobile. So I'm like, you survived for now.
Why are you spamming whales in my chat? Be normal.
I'm
gonna time you out.
Mentions.
Do you not know? Do you not know why?
Why?
Because Peaches was fat.
Oh, okay, yeah. You can go in timeout for 10 minutes.
Okay.
That's not normal.
Spam ducks instead.
No, my chat has standards. We don't make fun of people for, things that are unrelated to their fucking crimes, bro.
Fair. Anyways, so yeah, he got beaten a lot for genuinely rational reasons. Why he's come back recently, I have no clue other than I guess thinking it because most of the people who nuked him are themselves nuked. But I wouldn't mind having another shot at Little Weirdo. But no, he knew what Carmen Rider was. In fact, he'd been approached by it multiple times before he got hung out to dry. So, yeah, he knew. He knew all these things.
That's so weird though, because like, you have to take those things in a very how do I put this? Someone can come to you about an issue. What I'm concerned about is if evidence was shown to the person, and also the fact that this guy is like very clearly not playing with a full fucking deck.
Okay, I say this with all the love in my heart, truly, towards you. All you have to go is just literally go look at Carmen Ryder's channel. They don't hide it. It's what they champion primarily. It's what they primarily talk about is being a lolicon and how it's okay.
I don't watch Carmen Rider content.
I know you don't. That's why I am telling you.
I don't know if Blaze watched Carmen Rider content either, though. These are all things that you have to prove. And, like,
Again,
I trust you, but, like, these things
Yeah.
have to be proven when making public accusations, because then someone can poke holes in these things, like, well, did he know this? Did he do this?
did.
Did that?
He did.
Okay.
No, I don't know why the calls were linked.
Shut up. I trust you. Susie flopped at making that case.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because so far, when we're watching this video, the things that were highlighted was an argument that happened in Nexus for over his bad political take. Then I guess something to do with the RCV stuff because Habit brought it up in the light call, and the one of the most serious stuff like things was definitely the CK Simon thing, which that was the guy who apparently reposted CP. But the problem is, right, just kind of like how what was being highlighted earlier, whether the guy actually knew about that or not, they did not really have any evidence other than we told you not to have that guy like around because he's like a bad, but they never said that they specified it or anything like that. And it's just like they didn't really go into detail. So the issue that we're kind of like bumping into is they're making accusations of him knowing things but not proving that he knew it. And it's like, yeah, I am willing to say that if he did like know the Carmen Rider stuff, right, and kept them around, well, that person's like, a degenerate freak. Yeah, I would say that that's highly criticizable, 100%, especially if they're in a server around, well, like kids or whatever, 100% criticizable. But that's very poorly executed in presentation in this video, and it's not even shown. And to be honest, it wouldn't have even been known until you called in.
Yeah, like as far as we're concerned, if we're going off of Susie's video, Blaze walks. He walks.
Oh, he'll walk all right. Right into a wood chipper. I mean, if you want, you could try to get him in call. Again, he is alive and active now.
Sweet fucking Lloyd.
We'll try to find him.
Never say it like that ever again.
Oh, I'll pay him a visit, princess.
I've seen your neck. It's very strangleable.
Yeah, the ladies love it. But yeah,
They love to
anyways.
strangle you?
No, they just love the neck. But hey, what can I say?
You
Calm
give
down,
neck?
fuzzy buzzard.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
So glad no one picked up on what I said. Anyway.
Thank
Oh,
God.
you feel free to repeat it.
No, I'm good.
Uh-huh.
She's not brave like us. She's not like us.
Well, no, she's a woman.
Exactly. Not like us.
I am a bunny.
Okay.
Just don't stroke the bunny's back and everybody will be okay.
Oh man, I need someone to stroke my.
Oh my God, no!
I need someone to bunny my back.
Ovulating on
Yeah.
stream.
Dude.
Look, we already have a screen cap of you saying I need to be diddled, okay?
And I do. Okay.
Okay, dude.
So like, what's the issue there? I spoke my truth, and I stand by it. I
Really?
need to be diddled.
No. Don't do it.
This isn't you.
If you look
Yeah.
like
Yes, it is.
If you look, okay, I'm gonna say this name and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my God, you're talking about Lio Convoy in the call." No, shut up. You're stupid. You don't have ears. You don't know English. You should die. Okay. If you look like Lyosa Cowden from Dungeon Meshi, also known as Delicious in Dungeon, that's a character from an anime. If you look like that, hit me up. You will get my address immediately. We can go to Pound Town, okay?
This guy.
Stop talking
I thought it was Pound Land.
That's in England.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's also what I call my bedroom.
Okay.
There are things I did not need to know, and that's definitely one of
Oh my
them.
God, there's things I did not need to know. Well, there's things that we did need to know from this video, and you provided that to us. So thank you very
You're welcome.
much, Thomas, for all of your helpful insight. You're very helpful.
Oh,
Yeah.
There we go.
The only thing I would request, if you have free time to do so or any time on your hands to do so, is if you could possibly find that Senate call. Yeah, that would be very interesting.
I would actually have to know the specific date because that's how all my files get saved. So I would need to have to find his his Discord. I need to find when he came into the server. I need to find that. I actually even need to find out if I was the one who recorded it or if it was Susie.
Can you check in the child porn, by which I mean the Cloud Palace, if he was
Okay.
in there?
Oh, he absolutely was at some point, I'm sure.
Okay, well then you can find him in there.
Okay,
Yeah.
that all depends on if he still has the same Discord.
Well, it was
Oh,
probably the same fucking Discord.
Well, let me go look while I'm here.
Yeah. And whilst you're looking, can you look in your YouTube and look in the upload button and the files, and then in there you need to drag in the deed call and then hit upload. Thank you.
Look, it's not my fault I got sick off freaking last week. It was miserable.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Lock in.
Blaze the movie fan.
Did you know this was the Mario pissing guy?
Yes, I did, unfortunately. I also know that last time he resurfaced, he refused to talk to me because, and I quote, I am scared of him. He is a doxer.
Well,
Now you're just
according
racist.
to according
Thank
to a
God.
chatter,
Hey,
according to a chatter, someone's saying that
halfway
it was
back
on. Someone's saying it was December the 9th, 2023, but I don't know how they even know this. But
What's the
anyway,
name of the guy?
Ruki Kubo.
Roki, you were in the chat.
Yeah, that's why I read it from the.
No. Like, you were in the fucking... Yeah, that's
Nice
you
one.
right there, Roki. You.
Oh, not even
You
let
were
me
in
a
the
screenshot.
fucking Nexus chat.
You're on next.
All right, so December. What?
Yeah,
2023?
December 9th, 2023.
Oh wait, Roki has a backup recording apparently.
I have the call saved. I was only there as a backup recording if you need it. I need you to get on call right now so I can whoop your ass. No, I'm just kidding.
You don't even know what they did.
Actually, I think I have it too. So let me go ahead and give this sucker a listen and see if it's worth your time. Okay?
Okay, fair enough.
All right, so I'll catch you guys later then.
Adios,
Catch you later, Lyle, man.
Bye.
Bye, little bro.
Oh my god.
He couldn't
So,
contest it
guys,
this time.
turn him into a bunny.
Yeah. You can't join to contest it either.
turn him into a bunny.
Nabi, get behind me. I'll protect you.
Turn him
Nabi, get in front of me. I'm sacrificing you, little bro.
Yeah.
I see.
Who else? Who else do I need fucking carnally? We'll get into it later.
Once again, this is not an update video where you tell your audience that your Christmas-themed projects might not come out. This is an announcement that you're leaving the SCC, and it should be an apology, something that is strangely yet unsurprisingly absent from the near 8-minute runtime. But
Remember when Susie complained about her mental health in the video where she was leaving the SCC? Because I do.
honestly, what can we expect from a situation where the main issue was putting off purging problematic people prodding in particular parts of predatory paraphilia? If Morgan's downfall was her attempts to stay neutral, but not knowing how, Blaze's downfall is his attempts at people-pleasing, leading to an apathy towards optics because of those who he was pals with. I mentioned...
I'm grinning. Okay.
I'm shitting.
Nah, B, I need you to make Bunny Lio. Okay? I will hit up your... I get paid in like 3 days, okay? I'm gonna hit up your fucking Ko-Fi.
This before, and I'll repeat it here for those in the back, but choosing to be friends with people who you know intend to hurt others, or who otherwise do not care if they hurt others, tells on you about as much as it does them. And I'm not saying that to be guilt by association-y, because I'm willing to acknowledge some nuance of being friends with the person.
Also, Ace hasn't told you what I asked him to tell you.
Like,
Yeah,
does
but I have them working on that Morgan thing, and that was the only reference I have. So.
Oh my god!
But in most cases, it really shows where your morals lay if you know these actions and choose to associate with them. That said, even if that friendship is worth keeping around, call them out if they start doing stuff you don't agree with. Because if you don't, it just shows double standards calling out one person for something that you turn a blind eye to when your friend does it. I get that bias maybe a little hard to push past every now and then, but especially in commentary, it's kind of important that you turn a call them out if they start doing stuff you don't agree with. Because if you don't, it just shows double standards calling out one person for something that you turn a blind eye to when your friend does it.
LOL! LOL!
Yes, easy. Dirty charms.
So true, Diddy.
I get that bias maybe a little hard to push past every now and then, but especially in commentary, it's kind of important that you're able to, at least to some degree. Mostly because...
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Makes 9-hour video about child.
Because you want to keep your morals as straight as possible. And while nuance is nice, consistency is important. And hey, if you're anything like Blaze here, who wants to focus on the lesser important things, you can also do it so that the community doesn't get seen as a hive mind anymore. Anyway, all jokes aside, that's really the extent of what I wish to cover with Blaze here. And so as to make sure not
You guys are literally notorious for that.
everything gets seen with an extreme brush, allow me to take my own advice when covering friends and talk about...
Mr. Awesome. Guys, we need to be...
Yeah.
Mr. Awesome and Mario 360 and the dangers of distrust.
Let me see if their channel's still around.
Now, Mr. A, which is what we call him, Mr. A is not a good person. Mr. A was another one of the people that knew about Vigil, being friends with V Omega, okay? So, Mr. A does not walk. Mr. A is incarcerated and incapacitated and castrated, okay? Those things have no relation, they just sound similar, and I felt like saying all of those words.
So I might have found their channel. Is this them by chance, Julie?
Who
Or is this like a
who?
different person with the same name?
Yes, that is him.
Dude, they only got 15 subs.
That must be a new channel.
To be fair, the first video is literally called New Channel. So
Okay, then yeah, it is. Who didn't know at this point? Me. Because I wasn't in the child porn, okay? I was not in the Cloud Palace.
Mr. A has been an old friend of the channel, but has also been someone who I have criticized several times in the past. Now, this is the only situation towards the latter part of the year that I'm focusing on in this video that doesn't...
The only thing I remember about Susie and Mr. A doing was Susie, like Mr. A did a commentary on someone I think called Nihilistic Snake or something, and then he used Susie's old fucking catchphrase that she used to use in her videos, which was "try again," and for some reason that set Susie off when she was responding to Mr. A, and she told Mr. A to die. That's about all I remember.
Involved defending potential predators, but I still wish to outline this situation in particular because I want to stress that the worst case scenario is not the only scenario we should be looking at in regards to this communication issue the SEC faces. Because I want to preface that while what I'm going to detail is bad, it's not unrecoverable. At least that's how I feel about the situation.
I hope Nihilistic Snake is doing well.
I suppose I'll just detail everything as is and let you and the SEC decide on what to do with the info, but all my cards are out on the table early for this one. So Mr. A's story starts with the cloak and dagger stuff I mentioned at the beginning of the video, but with a pivot off of Vigil, Tippy, and Key, and more over to Key's ex, Neko Shadows. Now, Neko was one of the people involved who kept Vigil...
What did Neko Shadows do?
They were a part of the people that knew about like V and Vigel's relationships, and apparently this is an ex of Key, I believe, which was highlighted. I also found out after that they were also a part of the group chat that Zephy, Keyblade, and Firebolt were in.
Oh, sweet lord, okay.
Now, the most I could say is that them and Tippy don't have really any messages in there, but they were... I don't know. So whether they knew exactly what was going on in there or not 100% sure. That's kind of up to interpretation and speculation. The most that we could prove in that GC is Zephy, Key, what they did to Firebolt in there. But yeah, I know that they were there. They were part of the Cloak and Dagger lore because, again, they were the ex of Key, and they knew about the connection between Vigil and V and didn't say anything, apparently.
Nice.
That was like the rundown with them.
Also, it's Vigil, stupid.
I don't care. I'm white.
I mean, so is Vigil. He's Italian.
Mamma mia!
Yeah, I think technically the name should be pronounced, if it's an Italian name, it should be pronounced Vigil.
Vigilissimo.
No. Vigilcio. Vigilcio. Yeah.
Vigil.
Because fun fact, you guys, CH when followed by an I or an E in Italian actually makes the C make the K sound, and if you just do a CE or a CI, then that makes the ch sound, okay? There's your Italian lesson for today. Fuck Italy. No, I'm just kidding.
His friendship a secret and was promptly removed from a lot of different SEC circles because of that. However, she kept a few of her significant others in touch, which included Mr. A. And, you know, that's his choice ultimately. No one was going to say he can't keep dating her, it's whatever. But that said, now that Neko's was kind of out of the question, people started to look back and notice a few of her more toxic traits. Well, I mean, apparently people always had their grievances with her, but I'm going to try to focus on the specifics here. Toxic traits. Well, I mean,
what?
That Neko's was kind of out of the question, people started to look back and notice a few of her more toxic traits. Well, I mean, apparently people always had their grievances with her, but I'm going to try to focus on the specifics here. On August 30th, 2023, Umbrus started the conversation in the Cloud Palace by sharing DMs between her and Neko's that showed Neko's allowing Umbrus into a server of hers, only under the prerequisite that Umbrus cannot access the drama chat and cannot fight with anyone there, which I thought seemed a little accusatory. Umbra said that this was probably fair as it postdated a stunt of hers, probably in reference to something she did when she was younger, as she did kind of have a history of doing that, but then went on to share some other messages. Admittedly, screenshot 2 and 3 don't have anything super relevant.
I'm just sitting here waiting for something to make sense. Because, like, everything sounds fine so far. On, you know, Neko Shadow's End, like, hey, I've heard you cause drama. Don't cause drama in my server. Wabam. Like, hello?
Screenshot 2 shows them discussing Neko's failure to hide the drama chat from Umbris, which can happen. I've done something similar before. It can be a simple oversight, so it's whatever. And Screenshot 3 elaborates on that discussion, showing us that Neko's was trying to hide from Umbris being a discussion about Carmen Rider and Creepshow art, and apparently involved topics of an NSFW nature. So it does start to contextualize the assumptions made on Neko's end in the first screenshot.
Okay, so she protected someone from NSFW? Okay.
It starts seeming less like Umbris is a problematic child and more I don't want to let a minor see NSFW topics, which
Also, probably stop involving minors in your shit drama fodder, maybe?
I think is fair. However, a fourth screenshot that Umbris showed was one of a sillier nature between the two involving a fighting game character called Neko Art. And this one is kind of notable since, if Neko Shadows wanted to keep a minor away from NSFW topics, why would she then insinuate that the Neko Arc version of Persona would stab a minor's genitals?
The fuck?
Why would she then insinuate...
You simp, they stabby your genits.
Good.
I give up. I give up.
Neko, what the fuck?
How old is Neko Shadows?
Good question. Definitely an adult at this point. I just don't know how old they would be specifically.
Does anyone know? Why is this not mentioned? Why is this not mentioned, you guys? Why is her age not mentioned if you're gonna talk about stuff like this? Because I swear to God, if she was like 18, 19, like, I don't care. Like, sure, like, yes, it's inappropriate. She should stop. But also, making a joke about stab your genits is not the same as, like, involving someone in a discussion about, like, rape and pedophilia. Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Oh my god, hi,
Is it
Christian. Hi, Christian.
Arc version of Persona would stab a minor's genitals? Maybe could have better thought
A
that...
minor. Livy was 17. Okay.
Implication for real. I don't know.
Okay, okay. We're just using obfuscating language. Susie is not making... Susie, you're so bad at this. You don't list anyone's ages. You don't list anyone's fucking ages, dude. You just say things like, this person's a minor. Like, you're saying that you go on all these tangents to fill people in who are not intimately aware of the SCC for this video. Why don't you go on tangents discussing ages of the people you're insinuating are making, like, being inappropriate towards kids, though, instead of using blanket fucking legal terms like minor and adult? What are we doing?
God, this just makes me want to like the stream and get it to 100 likes. Fuck.
So true. Be sure to like the stream, you guys. Stick that thumb up the vagina and, you know, tickle that G-spot.
I mean that she was sipping when making it. Maybe could have better thought that implication for real. I don't know. Numbers also brings up the weirdness of presuming that she was sipping when making a direct reference to the character's voice lines, which is also weird. Maybe.
Lol.
We're getting on someone for jokingly calling someone a simp.
That's not okay.
Remember when Susie said she focuses on the things that matters and that you...
Remember when she said Fuda porn to a 15-year-old?
Yes, I do remember that, actually.
I don't know, man. Simp, though? That's pretty bad.
I remember when she argued with me when I was like 15 that minors are allowed to engage in porn because they can be tried as adults, therefore they can be in porn. Unironic, like, argument that she made, by the way.
assuming minors are simps. That also might just be me, though. Umbers continued showing DMs between her and Neko's, and there's not too much with the last two screenshots, but it's around this point that Mr. A showed up to get on Umbers' case for doing so. And Umbers merely responds by explaining why she even shared these to begin with, specifically to express how much Neko Shadows would prefer to gossip specifically to Umbers, and not allow Umbers to speak her mind otherwise. About a month later, Ms.
What kind of logic is that?
Shadows would prefer to gossip specifically to Umbers, and not allow Umbers to speak her mind otherwise.
What? What's the issue here? Umbris was a minor.
About a month later, Mr. A came to me to vocalize his grievances with Umbris, specifically Umbris' propensity to start talking
Talk to her, just a thought. Nice one, Susie.
shit about Nekos. And I'm gonna keep this in mind for later. At the time, I told Mr. A to just talk to Umbris. This seemed like the best course of action for something so simple, though he responded by saying attempting that didn't go so well. What actually happened seems to be more or less kept in the dark, but it doesn't really matter one way or another. If it didn't work out, it didn't work out. I gave him my 2 cents and figured that
13-year-old was me, by the way? What? Sorry, what happened? What, Christian?
was gonna be it. And it was it, until December 11th, 2023. Now, in the Cloud Palace, we have waifu and husbando chats, because
What the fuck?
Yeah, they did. They did have that. Yep.
Can I see the waifu chat for evidence?
I've seen those chats. Why aren't you in Cloud Palace?
I just want, well, because I didn't ask.
I'll fucking hit up Lyle about it.
You see, I just kind of like let other people do the work, and I just swoop in when it's all done and just lead it at that point.
Nice.
No.
Why
Yeah.
are we on top chat? What? I didn't see the other thing. Hold on. Okay, I am not seeing what you mentioned.
What the fuck are these noises?
That 13-year-old was me. I'm looking up in the chat. I don't see anything about a 13-year-old when I'm scrolling up in chat.
the SEC is nothing if not a bunch of fucking leaves. And in
Nice one.
so figured that was gonna be it. And it was it, until December 11th, 2023. Now, in the Cloud Palace, we have waifu and husbando chats, because the SEC is nothing if not a bunch of fucking leaves. And in there, Mr. A, pretty harmlessly may I add, posted some fan art in the chat of Elfelt Valentine from Guilty Gear's Drive, followed by 2 emojis that simply imply some rather lewd thoughts.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Susie, you sent porn in this server, and you're upset at Mr. A because he put like a fucking blushy, sweaty emoji at a character that he's clearly attracted to? Are you kidding me?
Dude.
Umbris chimed in saying how uncomfortable she was using those emojis in particular, and when asked
You good?
No. Okay. Okay.
asked why, other people wound up chiming in and trying to better inform Mr. A about
You are jacking off.
Jesus. Yeah.
How? It's so cool how no one in this community has ever had sex.
How'd you know?
You know this.
You are jaking off. Who the fuck is Goopa? Sorry, I'm looking in Cloud Palace right now.
I'm jaking it. I'm jaking it.
Dude.
Okay. Okay, so then he explains himself, and then TP he posts the Dorito. Okay.
2 emojis that together imply. Mr. A then
Wait.
me with a
Chili.
What?
You have my soundboard on, right?
Yes.
I got something really important to say.
Okay.
I love little girls.
Is that an AI replica of Susie's voice?
Maybe.
Keep that away from me, okay? I don't want any part in that.
And that is a new server sound. My server.
You keep that away from me, okay?
Like, I'm not getting a clip of that. Actually, we're not.
That's a really good song, though. You guys should listen to the Only Allowed album by Oingo Boingo. It is a really good album.
DM that I could not get to because, reminder, my computer was dead at the time of all this, mentioning that he was wanting to talk to Umbrus about all this. I guess seeing me not reply back had him instead turn to his own chat where the situation really arose. Yeah, turns out talking shit.
Who is Goopa?
I don't know.
Bent.
I forwarded.
Bent human. Benty human. Who is this
I forwarded
person?
something to GC.
Someone in the
By the way.
chat. Someone in my chat. You were part of the SEC. Who the fuck is Goopa, known as Benty human? Oh my god, I love Oingo Boingo too. Oh, what? Okay, sorry, hold on, let me pull this up in chat. What the fuck, Lio just posted?
Oh, I also have to say, that thing I played for my soundbite apparently is not AI, and it's apparently real, and she actually did sing it.
I don't... Someone confirm or deny. Bring the evidence, or I leave.
Yeah, that's who we're trying to. That's what we're trying to find out. That's what I've been told so far, though.
DMs for a palette cleanser. Oh, look what this person, Embry the World, just drew this. It's so cute. Look how cute, you guys. It's real. It's real. Oingo Boingo is in the 80s new wave band. I'm not sure if they were really new wave. They were more ska punk. But yes, the 80s band. But Christian, apparently what Christian is referring to when he says that 13-year-old was me, by the way, says, do you remember when Susie allowed a 13-year-old in her public stream server, which held an active unrestricted NSFW channel for that 13-year-old to look and interact with? Isn't it amazing how Susie just, like, conveniently forgets about all this stuff when she's talking about other people?
Yeah.
You're welcome, Embry.
Shit about an 18-year-old in a different chat is rather frowned upon, isn't it? So it starts
What?
with really arose. Yeah, turns out talking shit about an 18-year-old in a different chat is rather frowned upon, isn't it? So it starts really arose wanting to talk to Umbrus about all this. I guess seeing me not reply back had him instead turn to his own chat where the situation really arose. Yeah, turns out talking shit about an 18-year-old in a different chat is rather frowned upon, isn't it? So it starts.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Yes.
Starts with Mr. A saying more or less the same thing about Umbrus that he did in my DMs, though specifically mentioning how not frequent it is that he even posts in the Husbando and Micro chats to begin with. Now, I have two approaches to this that I want to cover. The first being that it doesn't really matter how frequently you post there. If someone tells you they're uncomfortable, you don't get to dictate their comfort levels by rarity. That
Yeah, Susie? Yeah, Susie? Yeah, Susie? You don't get to dictate people's comfort levels? I mean, you really tried to dictate Leo's.
See, it's impossible for her to make points, bro. It's so, it's so good.
Oh my god. So she just chatting shit the entire video? Okay, exactly. Exactly, Susie. Like, what the fuck? Also, oh my god. I guess she would rather people gang up on disabled people or something. I love that.
That's just something to acknowledge, apologize for, and not repeat going forward. Now, yeah, I will say, Umbra should have maybe elaborated on her discomfort when Mr. A asked, so at least that way he'd be able to understand his problems better than just having other people jump on his case for it.
Also, not everyone's feelings are valid. If you're made uncomfortable by emojis because you think it implies something that the person is not implying, then shut the fuck up. Just grow up.
But him just kind of dismissing Umbrus' comfort level like that is kind of cringe. Second,
How do you have a mind that works like Susie's? How do you say, oh my god, you're dismissing this fucking person's comfort level on fucking emojis that aren't even explicit? Like, they're not like innuendos or anything. And that's cringe. But this guy involved you in his kink when you were 14 and he was 19 or 20? He just has some issues, okay? You need to get over it. I don't think it was her gallbladder that needed surgery, it was her brain. She needs a lobotomy.
Obviously, with what we're going to be talking about all segment, Mr. A really should have taken my advice in this situation and, like, talked to Umbris. Like, reach out and discuss this, because this is a really easy discussion to have if you're just willing to listen to each other.
Okay, and then you said that he did. So he took your advice. Susie, you suck at making any point possible.
Which, yeah, might mean nothing would come from it. But you won't ever know if you don't try. Because as is, all you wind up doing in this situation is spread gossip around it to other people
A Bosch
who,
lobotomy.
as we can
$1
see...
lobotomy. I watch a lot of lobotomy ASMR on TikTok, and I love those ones that are like $1,000 lobotomy versus $1 lobotomy, and they're just like shoving a tree branch up your nose.
Hold some sort of weird grudge against her from the beginning. Enter Sugar Pie, who once made a bad commentary and never fucking recovered from the backlash it got.
Why don't you guys watch lobotomy ASMR? Some of them are in Spanish.
Like, never.
No hablo español.
There's one where like you're in like an ambulance or like you're in a hospital bed and they give you the anesthesia and they're giving you a lobotomy and it's all in Spanish.
Obviously still salty, even as of now, as we can blatantly see within the screenshot here, because that was her instinctive reason to dislike Umbris, even as commentary and never fucking recovered from the backlash it got. Like, never. Like, she obviously still salty, even as of now, as we can blatantly see within the screenshot here, because that was her instinctive reason to dislike Umbris here. Not because of any actual problematic things Umbris may have done, no, just that she didn't like the video she made, and might have had some bad criticisms of it. She's going to be especially annoying within this conversation. Spoiler alert. Now, continuing on, Mr. A does clarify that even despite their differences, especially in regards to Neko Shadows, the two can coexist within the Cloud Palace, which honestly, I guess is mature of Mr. A, as well as the bars.
You just watch Cloudy. You need to watch more fucked up things on TikTok, okay? Like, one of my favorite things to do, guys, don't do this, okay? I like to take an indica edible, hop into bed while it kicks in, and watch scary TikToks. That's just, like, how I relax. It makes me feel better.
That is to reach. And also, I'll give him this, the idea of simping in the simp chat, yeah, that's not that bad either. That's almost as if that's the point. Of course, Umbris' issue stems from the specific emojis used to simp in the simp chat, not the inherent action of simping to begin with, so he doesn't quite fully understand, though I can't really blame him when he did try communicating.
Oh my god, he simped in the simp chat and used emojis that one person arbitrarily didn't like. He so doesn't understand the issue here because there is no issue. Y'all are just stupid.
Confusion only to be ghosted in favor of others jumping on him instead. Sugar then follows with her own grievances of Umbris, talking about a situation from 2018 where she was accused of doxing. Another situation.
It's really kind of crazy. I like it. Twirls hair.
Back in the day. Another complaint about being criticized poorly, and Umbris.
Were you groomed into liking lobotomy ASMR and horror TikToks? No, I'm just like this.
Is concerned over piracy being posted. Another situation I covered back in the day. Another complaint about being criticized poorly, and Umbris is concerned over piracy being posted in a Discord server some vague time ago. It's worth noting that Umbris only turned 18 within the past year, so whatever gripes Sugar Pie.
Oh, nice. She finally mentioned someone's relative fucking age.
Had with a literal child, it certainly says more about her than it does Umbris. Like,
Susie, you just beefed with a kid earlier in this video. You just called like a 10-year-old, like a 10 to 12-year-old, the fucking lackey of a lolicon.
Yeah, they're fucking stupid, dude.
You also made a video before this one, 9 hours long, and most of it is about you beefing with a child. Be sure to like the stream, you guys. We're almost at 100 likes. How old is Sugar Pie? Hell if I fucking know. Do you think Susie's gonna inform us? You think Susie's gonna do her job and tell any of us what the fuck anything is going on? Hi, Jack. How are you, Jack? Welcome to the stream. We're all self-harming. We're going, you know, across the stream instead of down the river because we just want attention right now. But,
whoa.
You know, depending on how horrible this video gets, things may change.
I have my own criticisms with Umbrus. I don't think she's a perfect little angel, and I have certainly side-eyed her during her grow-up period at times. But at the end of the day, for the majority of her time in the SCC...
Side-eyed, more like.
Anyways.
I fucked.
Whoa.
I have my own criticisms with Umbrus. I don't think she's a perfect little angel, and I have certainly side-eyed her during her grow-up period.
Dude, she was like looking at Umbrus growing up and like biting her lip. It's crazy.
That's fucked up.
She was like, wait, you're 11?
Now notice how they said that's fucked up and not false. Yeah. Makes you wonder.
Also, like when she's side-eyeing, was one of the things you side-eyed her over when she wanted to socially transition to girl, and you fucking talked her out of it and berated her and pressured her into not changing her gender identity?
Doodles taught me well when I made SCC videos. Skull emoji, skull emoji.
Thank you, Justice Slayer.
Times. But at the end of the day, for the majority of her time in the SEC, she was a child.
So was fucking Neko! Like fucking... Oh my god, why am I forgetting the name of the person?
You mean Neko? Well, not that one. Not that one. Neko Koda?
Neko Koda. There we go. I could not remember.
Dude, there's
Koda.
so many.
There's so many fucking
Neko.
Nekos here, bro.
And I mean, an actual child. Not in the same sense as how Sugar is acting within this discussion. Sugar also claims that Umbrus is purposely vindictive because she doesn't jump.
Vomario.
Dude.
With someone who, prior, got onto her case for criticizing the actions of someone who was openly toxic to be around. This is where we meet JP Bones. I do not know this man. He also does not know Umbrus.
Oh my god, JP Bones. I know of JP Bones.
And that will be important later. Sugar then goes on a tirade about how bad Umbrus is, again, this time focusing on Umbrus' distance to Sugar, who, if I can put it bluntly, doesn't seem like a reasonable or rational person in the fucking slightest, which was not just foreseen throughout that video she's dying on the hill of, but also just here in this conversation, she's accused Umbrus of being vindictive and manipulative over some disagreements the two had in the past over, frankly, petty things.
Wait, none of this fucking makes any sense. Because, like, Susie was crashing out about the stream I did, like, 3 months after turning 18. And now she's here, like... this person is dumb because they are, you know, ranting about this person who has been, you know, a minor for almost their entire time in this phase. And then when it came to, like, me doing a stream, like, 3 or 4 months into being 18, she's, like, crashing out in the fucking Cloud Palace. And, like, no one has reached out to me, and they're just, like, all, like, yapping shit to each other. Okay. Why not? Why not?
Genuinely, it appears to me that Sugar cannot handle any sense of critique or pushback in the slightest without going on the offensive, which is another point of reference that I do wish to point out in regards to the overall
I'm sorry, what?
Over some disagreements the two had in the past over, frankly, petty things. Genuinely, it appears to me that Sugar cannot handle any sense of critique or pushback in the slightest without going on the offensive.
None of you know what the fuck you're. None of you
That's
know
the wrong one. That's the wrong one. I clicked the wrong one.
People what?
I clicked the wrong one.
I relate.
Oh, rest easy, Kumo. Wait, where's the one where she's talking about downplaying it?
Probably the one that says downplay.
Where?
It's. Are you in Cope Chord?
No, I'm not in Cope Chord.
Downplaying it!
Thank you.
There you go.
Call Kumo now? Bro, I wish I could.
Which is another point of reference.
He wants nothing to do with this, bro.
Over the SEC's communication issues. If you can't handle even the slightest amount of disagreement without pitching a fit over it and assuming the worst of your opposition, maybe you shouldn't be around people who critique and debate.
That's literally what she did in that fucking call. She started crying. She literally started crying in the VC because she assumed we were making, like, assumptions about her intent when literally no one brought up her intent. She started crying, you guys.
Just saying. Then, Sugar mentioned some situation about an ID policy to prevent minors in SFW chats. It's pretty vague and God knows how long ago it was. I know the second situation she was referring to where Umbrus pretended to be someone harassing her. Umbrus was like, maybe 15 at the time of that. But in Sugar's words, she shows signs of holding grudges, so it must still be fair game, I guess. Though that's...
How this is all coming from the person who made the Neko Coda video will forever astound me.
Rich coming from the woman who's doing the exact thing in this very chat. By the way,
Lol.
should remind you, all the things Mr. A was coming into the chat with was something that happened the same day, and maybe ties into something that happened maybe a few months prior. Unless you're trying to get onto Umbrus's case for the Neko Shadow screenshots themselves. But literally at that point, Umbrus was talking about a pattern of behavior that continued well into 2023. Whereas Sugar, at best, is just butt mad that she got criticism on a video she made a couple years ago.
What was the pattern of behavior with Neko Shadows? There was just this vague implication that you made that I don't fucking trust because you don't even know how anything works, Susie. I'm depressed, you guys. I'm fucking sad.
Ago now. So who's really holding the grudge? You, by now, might be noticing a particular shift in target. Whereas the chapter is about Mr. A, I'm doing a lot of focusing on Sugar Pie, and there's a reason for that. That reason being that, frankly, Mr. A doesn't do a ton of talking in this conversation. He opened the floor to other people, and they took it from him. Sugar, especially. And Sugar, frankly, is the worst one in this conversation, taking the absolutely least charitable interpretations of things Umbrus had said about her video, relaying these old
Do I even need to point it out? Guys, do I need to even point it? Yen, are you still here?
I'm here. Sorry, I got evil stuff happening. Okay, you'll be happy by it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What the fuck, dude? But, like, guys, you guys know what I'm about to say, right? In chat? Like, I'll replay it.
In this conversation, taking the people and they took it from him. Sugar, especially. And Sugar, frankly, is the worst one in this conversation, taking the absolutely least charitable interpretations of things Umbrus had said about her video, relaying these old childish actions as points against her in bad faith, and generally poisoning the well for people like JP, who doesn't really know Umbrus that well, but helps develop a negative reaction of her through these accusations and this petty grudge holding. Now, yeah.
Guys, she says this in the video where she calls RCV a manipulative, controlling groomer off of taking the worst possible bad faith interpretation of screenshots that do not prove that claim. And then makes everyone watching the video who do not know RCV think that he is a groomer. I think I need a lobotomy at this point.
Dude.
Downplaying it!
Thank you, Ace.
Yes, I can blame Mr. A for this, and I will. Not only because he opened the floor to this one-sided discussion to begin with, but as is, he's allowing Sugar to portray this negative image of Umbrus without question. In part because he's...
I can't. If I pause every time she says something beyond hypocritical, we'll never finish this.
Seems to agree with these very same notions, showing that he too has a negative opinion of Umbrus that's predicated on misinterpretation, or generally bad faith.
LOL!
Keep this in mind for later.
LOL!
I guess of course he would. Umbrus did talk shit about his girlfriend, so it makes sense, even if this whole thing seems frustrating. Anyway, back to the discussion. Sugar also takes this time to not only throw a stray at Fractured Light for God knows why, then back on the... Anyway, back to the discussion. Sugar also takes this time to not only throw a stray at Fractured Light for God knows why.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Sugar redeemed? Sugar redeemed?
Sugar redeemed? Sugar W? Sugar W?
Dude, you know, maybe I was too harsh on you.
Why? Then, back on the note of Umbrus brings up another grievance involving a Sonic trailer reaction that, when looked into, was a miscommunication that Luxor helped clear up. However, this, to Sugar, is a conspiracy that tells her Umbrus only follows her account to dunk on her, and when the concept are up. However, this, to Sugar, is involving a Sonic trailer reaction that, when looked into, was a miscommunication that Luxor helped clear up. However, this, to Sugar, is a conspiracy that tells her Umbrus only follows her account to dunk on her, and when the
And following up a question by repeating it is demanding to know the answer. to Susie.
Concept of blocking Umbers pops up, she starts worrying that it's going to start something like, bro, what is your damage? Even if you don't want to give her the satisfaction of being blocked by someone who she allegedly hate follows, Twitter has an option to mute people so you don't see their posts specifically. In fact, I do that on Twitter more than I block people. Plus, as much as I hate to admit it to JP, he has a point, that if Umber starts something over being blocked, it would look far worse on her than it would you, and furthermore, it would look pretty bad on anyone who decides to antagonize you for it. The option of the block button is there for a reason, and anyone who wants to make it a game of how quickly you can block them is a douchebag, plain and simple. Even if she was not the intended target, Sugar actually makes a really solid case study over the kind of behavior this chapter alludes to being Mr. A's problem, that being mistrust and paranoia. Sugar looks at things only in extremes, and because of that appears to want to avoid any pushback or confrontation in a situation no matter how small. Like even the—
Lol. Why did we accept this fucker to be our community spokesperson? I didn't have a hand in that, Christian. Christian, I didn't do that.
There ain't no we in these parts, feller.
I never liked Doodle. I thought by the time I was about like 15, 16, I thought she was really annoying. Yeah, I always thought she was irritating. And she was always so condescending. And like pompous and arrogant.
I just never liked her from the day I learned about her. Because I'm a true vet.
Thank you. We as in the SCC back then. I mean, you were a minor back then, weren't you?
Why did I follow the SCC again? Good lord, practically everyone in the SCC is either an idiot, a predator, or malicious/hateful.
So true.
This bout of
Although
we
being
need to
an
stop
idiot
this hate.
is not the same as being a predator. You can be a dangerous idiot. You can be dangerous and stupid. But you know, just being a little dumb, that ain't no crime.
In this video, I guarantee she'll label as an attack on her character instead of a critique of her actions and statements. That's just the impression I get from her looking at how she handles it. I guarantee she'll label as an attack on pushback or confrontation in a situation no matter how small. Like even this bout of criticism in this video, I guarantee she'll label as an attack on her character instead of a critique of her actions and statements.
Let's just go pull up the end of Susie Doodletones video real quick.
Oh god. This is what I use to fall asleep easier. Music to my fucking ears, you know, that's what I say.
Why is this taking so?
And you know she showed this to her therapist.
Regular introduction to this one knowledge concept.
Sometimes I laugh like the river spirit from Spirited Away.
Blame you. What?
Oh my goodness, 1 second.
She is sneezing, fellas. That's okay. Take me away, some other place that I don't know. Isn't that wholesome? Yeah.
It's so wholesome. Hi, A-Space.
It would be so awesome. It would be so cool.
I will say, guys, I'm sorry if I'm being very quiet. I'm doing very important stuff in relation to RCV5, okay?
Okay.
Very, very evil
It's a really
stuff.
solid case study over the kind of
Oh, I
behavior this
should
chapter
ban you.
alludes to.
Do not flashbang me after stream like you did last time. I will cry.
Yeah, don't
What
turn
do
your
you mean
camera.
What do you mean by that?
You
The
know
fuck?
what I mean.
Being douchebag, plain and simple.
Listen.
Even if she was not the intended target, Sugar actually makes her looks at things only in extremes, and because of that
What
appears
the
to want to avoid
fuck?
any
Shut up.
pushback or
Shut up,
confrontation
you dirty person.
in a situation no matter how small. Like even this bout of criticism in this video, I guarantee she'll label as an attack on her character instead of a critique of her actions and statements. I really don't like the fact that you guys are even, like, even kind of implying that I did so out of malicious intent.
We're not. We're not
Susie.
saying that you did it out of malicious intent. We are though saying that it is not
You
good.
guys literally are!
How am I saying that you have malicious intent? I'm not saying you did something because of X or Y reason.
You are framing it as if I was doing it in malicious intent.
Yeah, BD.
I just felt like sharing that with the class. How's
was
everyone
fucked up,
doing? We're
actually.
gonna have, which call was this again? It was the first call. Is where I confronted her about Nikokota. Her Nikokota video in courthouse. Morale check. How's chat doing? I noticed that chat is a little slow right now, just because we're tired, and like I get it, we're tired.
I'm tired.
But how's chat? I'm fucking pissed. So true, Christian. It'll be okay.
I'm getting my yarn.
Drawing more Falgi art, but I'm just about to cook soon. Okay, but I'm just imagining Doodletones as the crying Wojak. Real. Playing a horse
think
game.
with
The horse game, is it like the one where the horses are all anime
What?
girls, or is it actually
Yeah.
horses?
Ace loves that game.
I hate this stupid community. I hate
He's
this
played
stupid-
it.
Me too.
Or have.
Okay, let me look at your Steam real
Literally.
quick.
Hi, Foxton.
Oops.
She keeps saying that you guys keep cutting her off when she's the only one doing it throughout the calls. Exactly. Going to play Magic the Gathering. I'll rewatch the stream since I missed a lot. Doing fine. Current Just a Community built on Second Entertainment. I'm enjoying the Glee recap that Doodles is giving. Ace the Weeb. True. At work, but doing things slow. Second screen. Yeah, second screen. Blah, blah, blah.
Can we get a chain of W Doodletones in the chat just to really show how much we hate her?
Instead of that, everyone say poor Ace.
No, don't do that. No, you know they will too. Stop.
You bought
That's fucked up.
I want like chat to stand in solidarity and just only type poor Ace for the next minute, please.
Started the day with a fuck-ass headache. That was fun. Debating whether or not to pop Adderall and draw this or get high and draw. I don't know if I want to be listening to
Fucked
this
up.
at all. Used to watch Jar since I was 13, and one time I stopped. Oh my god. Thank you, chat.
Keep it going.
No, don't do this, guys. You don't have to.
Keep it going.
Hold on.
You can make your own decisions.
I want a perfect chain on my screen
Set
of just poor
time
aces.
for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone, don't
There's no-
stop until the clock hits 0.
What's the origin?
There's
What's the
no
origin
way.
of poor ace? Let me tell
No.
you about someone called.
No. You see, poor
It's
Ace
coming
because
at some
everyone
point, King B. Okay.
everyone just really likes me, and whenever I take an L, everyone just goes, "Poor Ace." So that's definitely the origin. Don't ask. There's definitely not any. There's not any other things it could be. Yeah.
This
is fucked
meme
up.
right here that we're doing right here that all of chat is partaking in and has to keep partaking in for another 15 seconds. This all has very innocent origins. Okay.
What the fuck? Well, I guess I could tell that you guys don't want me around. I could tell when I'm not welcome.
Okay. Everyone can stop now.
Alarm noise.
Can you
bro.
stop that?
I thought that was you making a noise this time.
That's not me.
That's your video. It's your alarm, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, that's your fucking alarm, you fucking idiot.
Why is that the alarm sound?
Dude, wait, what the fuck? Who added some of these noise? Yeah, and I know what you did.
Huh?
Not the
I'm gonna
police
guess.
alarm.
Dude, now I'm getting DMs spamming me with poor Ace. Fuck all of you.
That's just the impression I get from looking at how she handled this. But to make it clear out of the gate, I don't know Sugar from a more personal level. I'm just analyzing the frankly abhorrent way she came into this discussion. And here's the general tip that I've heard when getting into arguments like this. When presented with a choice of ignorance or malice, choose ignorance, because unless you have solidified evidence of the contrary, you cannot know someone's intentions. That's what I did with both Blaze and Morgan. It's
Guys.
far worse thing.
Yeah.
You gotta show this on stream.
Oh my god.
Oh, you guys!
Oh my god. Look at him. He's so ferocious.
We have the Lyle bunny.
Dude.
What big
Dude.
ears he has.
Oh my god, here's all. Thank you, Nabi.
Hey, he's working on another one right now too, but this is evil.
This is so good.
Yeah, next time Lio joins stream, he's got to set that as his Fugi tech.
He
It'll take us like
absolutely
30 minutes to
has
teach
to.
him. It'll take us 30. Why did you sing them that many times?
Oh my god, man.
Holy fuck.
He has to do that for his Fujitech.
Things than Sugar did. With that said,
This is so cute. I love it so much. Oh my god, Peepaw the rabbit.
Dude, I just want you guys to know that Chili just tagged Lio Khan for like 94 times, okay?
I did.
Like, and I'm not even exaggerating. That is genuinely.
I did do
It's
that.
more like 60. It's more like 67 times.
No, it's not. No.
Hold on, I gotta DM this to every single one of his accounts.
Dude. Holy fuck.
Okay, I just sent. He's gonna beat me.
By the way, I'm
1,
very
2,
proud of you,
3,
chat.
4,
Well done.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh my god, you're not actually
11,
Wait, what'd you just
12,
say?
13. You're
I said
going
I'm very
to give
proud of
me a
you,
heart
chat. Thank you for
attack.
doing.
I'm
Thank you for doing the
sorry,
poor
but
ace bit. Okay.
I needed
Thank you, chat.
you to know and see. You said you're gonna give me a heart attack. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Are you sorry?
Oh yeah.
Can you set this as your Fujitech?
Meanwhile, in Lio's office, just.
Gidget, help me.
Gidget.
Gidget, do something.
Sugar is doing this thing.
That's fucked up.
Being accept malice, as her statements make it pretty clear where she stands on the matter. She is spiteful through and through. She
He
hates.
said the heck is a Fujitech. Okay, so after stream, I will help you.
Umbrus. There's nothing.
Was this the vid that Doodletones made? Was this after she defended the raccoon guy? Well, yes.
Why, thank you.
Fuck.
But bad blood there. When Mr. A came into the chat, he was venting
6,
frustrations
7.
at Umbrus's actions, and while he was under the
2,
presumption that
7.
Umbrus didn't like him, it wasn't to the point of calling Umbrus vindictive and manipulative. Sugar did, and for the pettiest reasons. Also, as to
Okay,
the
I
possible
do
getting
not
rid of the
care.
suspect, she
Shut
allegedly
up.
did
Shut the
something to
fuck
that
up,
caused the actions in
Susie.
the court hostile
Die.
against her or something. So, while I don't exactly have proof of that sentiment, if it is true, it also tells me that she's not willing to discuss matters. She just wants to wild poison. So, I guess we can call this a self-fulfilling prophecy, if nothing else. Anyway, these chat logs were leaked into the Cloud Palace, and a discussion was raised pretty instantly. I guess we can call this a self-fulfilling prophecy, if nothing else. Anyway, these chat logs were leaked into the Cloud Palace, and
Oh my god. There's Firebolt.
the discussion was raised pretty instantly. Firebolt PT taking the lead by demanding Mr. A give his reasons for not liking Umbrus in the chat where they can see it, instead of going behind Umbrus's back to a chat that she's not in to shit talk her. Luxter brings up the fact that this wasn't exactly behind closed doors because Mr. A's server is public, and then Umbrus comes in saying both that's worse, and then bringing up a situation that happened between them from 2020, only now giving Sugar's claim of Umbrus holding grudges some leverage. Apparently, during 2020, a bunch of abusive ex-commentators once dragged Umbrus into a call to yell at her, and apparently Mr. A not only did nothing, but acted on. Umbrus also says that she doesn't want to say that Mr. A is complicit in the abuse, and she's not going to. She's just going to.
Am I the only one? I don't give a shit about this. Like, I'm gonna start skipping. Do you guys mind if I just start skipping ahead?
No, we need the full context.
Do we have to sit through this?
Oh yeah, but you will go ahead and sit for 1,000 years of Dean Silver, okay? Coming
There's, like-
soon, okay? We didn't forget.
There's like 20 more minutes of this. Skip it, bro.
Yeah.
It's so boring.
To heavily insinuate that he was by claiming Mr. A acted
If
on.
you give
Though I
us
should also
$20,
mention that Umbrus
we will skip.
in the conversation about Negative that she had a bit of a problematic streak growing up.
True.
And while I'm not going to sit here and claim that this call was justified, I don't know the details of it, but the traumatized Umbrus it probably couldn't have been. But if Mr. A was off on the sidelines or otherwise wasn't involved in anything beyond maybe saying that call should have happened, I think maybe demanding an apology only now when he's already in hot water is maybe unfair. I mean, generally,
I'm at lunch and came back here still going?
I want to die.
I kind of have to raise an eyebrow over the sudden demand of an apology from
Thank you for the $1.99 though.
3 years ago anyway, because by this point, Umbrus and Mr. A have been in chats with each other for years and have talked directly to each other on a few occasions.
Okay, so everyone sucks. Yay.
There are grievances, and it's never once come up. It's only coming up now because people have an issue with Mr. A now, and I think that's maybe piling on more than is necessary. Furthermore,
I
since
love
they don't
having
misinformate
YouTube
Mr. A in the worst way
Premium because that means I can fast forward the video to 0.4 or to 4 times speed.
Again, I'm not saying this whole record used to it most likely wasn't. I'm
This is so much more tolerable, you guys. Aww. Christian, thank you for becoming a member.
Can we slow it down just a little bit?
No.
God, it's like a live stream.
This is genuinely like high school shit. Like, you shit talked me. You were bad faith about me behind my back. Ooh, like, no, I'm not sitting through this. Isn't this so much nicer? How do I make do I make scrambled eggs? It's 2 a.m. Yes. Okay, fine. I'll slow it back down a little.
Sugar's rant. Why didn't he stop her from poisoning the well JP? Umber then brings the discussion back around to the discomfort surrounding the emoji usage in the Simp chat and finally explains on her end what actually left her uncomfortable. Something she absolutely should have done from the very beginning if there had been miscommunication between the two of them. Mr. A then tries to fight back to that, replying to the wrong
Did you not see saying that towards anyone else posting F it? How the fuck would you expect me to just know that?
message, and here's where
So I replied
really
to
get
the
upset with
wrong
Cloud Pals for their mishandling of things, because for fuck's sake, guys, your double standards are showing. Space Guru 5 responds to Mr. A's flop up, acknowledging the stress Mr. A is probably under, but then turns that back around on Mr. A in favor of Umber's by accusing him of being the source of stress directly in return, ignoring how it was 8363 and TR who was the one that made Umber's aware of Mr. A's venting in the first place. Plus, not forget that y'all were the ones who put Mr. A under that stress to begin with by trying to rush out a response from him from the beginning, all the
Okay, so now we're defending Mr. A. What are we doing?
Plus, not forget that y'all were the ones who put Mr. A under that stress to begin with by trying to rush out a response from him from the beginning, all the while dogpiling him with extra questions you wanted him to respond to. So why is Umber's lack of communication?
So now dogpiling is an issue, but not when it comes to Morgan? Or with Blaze? Okay.
In the past, while Mr. A's floundering gets heavily scrutinized? Oh, because Umber's is obviously the victim here, and it couldn't be a matter of miscommunication between the two of them. No, siree. Jace brings up how we shouldn't be holding things against Umber's right now because Umber's dog passed a week prior. But if that was the case, why?
You can't criticize me. My dog just died. Okay.
That sounds familiar to someone I know.
Oh my
anyways.
god, Sam. Something about like taken B or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, I feel like it's a given who it is, but I just.
Who let the dogs out?
Man, I'm getting really antsy over like not being able to put my finger on who that was, dude.
Have this event to begin with and not wait for Umber's to be more mentally okay to have this discussion. Why is this Mr. A's fault? Because he vented in electrical? You guys have every right to wait until one of the parties involved is more mentally sound to have these discussions. Then, Luxter brings up Cloak and Dagger as a point of reference directly. Basically tells
Luxter
Mr. A that he had a problem with either Sugar or Umber's, and he should make those feelings known. A sentiment I do agree with. Umber's then claims that Sugar cited one of Umber's abusers, and the only instance I could maybe call to was when Sugar said that she helped dual copyright script about Umber's stance on the ID policy thing. But that's not a citation. That's just a mention of one of Umber's abusers through the lens of what Sugar helped propagate. She, by her own admission, was already against Umber's stance. Not that she was only against Umber's stance once Taku made a video about it. So
I know that white-haired girl. You know the one Jar defended? Toby. I will call her name Oh my god. I forgot that Toby did that too, dude.
what we're not going to do is pull the neck of Coda here on Sugar and criticize her for even mentioning you in your view. Not that she
What?
was only against Umber's stance once Taku made a video about it. So what we're not going to do is pull the neck of Coda here on Sugar and criticize her for even mentioning you and your views are in the same breath.
Bro.
We're not gonna pull a Neko Coda and accuse her of shit for mentioning you and your abuser in the same breath. Susie, you literally compared her to the man that raped her because she was annoying in the way that she argued.
There's far more valid reasons to critique Sugar in this situation. She, by no means, is innocent, but we don't need to lie about those who are a problem. In the chat turns to the I'm so tired of people shit-talking Umber's train, with others going down the path of why are you dismissing Umber's trigger. And with one of these, I agree wholeheartedly.
What?
And it turns to the I'm so tired of people shit-talking Umber's train, with others going down the path of why are you dismissing Umber's trigger. And with one of these, I agree wholeheartedly.
Trigger? What?
But I both simultaneously agree with and have a problem with how the other is implemented in this conversation. People do shit-talk Umber's a lot. In fact, Mr. A agrees with that, as we saw in the DMs between me and Fractured Light. Mr. A makes note of how ever since Umber's joined this community, she's been in a lot of drama, frequently not by her own volition. Plus, if I may, it's mostly for shit she did when she was a kid. I don't think that's right. Like, kids will be dumb. That is the universal constant. I highly doubt y'all were actually the
Okay, sure, Susie. We'll pretend that you believe that.
ever mature and intelligent creatures you pretend to be when you were younger. You probably made a handful of dumb decisions and mistakes growing up. It happens. And I don't think expecting someone who was around toxic people at the age of 14 to never do it dumb is reasonable or smart. Sugar. There's a point where you gotta let things go, and with Umbrus, there is more of that than there is not, because very frequently the stuff she did in the community was the result of bad influence around her. People sexting with her at the age of 11 or 12.
Why are we showing this? Okay. You want Chihiro to fuck you or the other way around? Okay. Who is this with? What is this? There's no context. You can't just throw up...
Well, people using her to...
You can't just throw up that and say, you know, just understand. You can't just, like, throw that grenade in there and not mention what the fuck it is that you're talking about.
Forward attacks on others, only to watch her get hit back full force. And then God knows how much abuse she faced directly at the hands of V Omega for merely making bad content, something he was prone to let get to his head.
Are you gonna compare her to V Omega too?
So in a general sense, I too am tired of people shit-talking Umbrus. That's the part I wholeheartedly agree with. Now, for the second point. I think by now people know my stance on triggers. I try to respect them as much as I can. I don't want to hurt people in my content, so when potentially triggering stuff appears within my content, I do very much try to warn people ahead of time. In fact, y'all might have noticed the additional trigger warnings on
What the hell is this? Not actually, fuck it, not putting a trigger warning for screaming. Okay, you guys. And Cloak and Dagger 1 was genuinely fucked up with you. It put me in a super fucked up mental state where I was constantly breaking down and it triggered the fuck out of me. Some of y'all have to chill. Some of y'all have to chill. If someone is yelling in a video and you have not processed trauma to where yelling, angry yelling, like, ruins your day, turn the video off. Doodletones pulled a Parlo. I literally have no idea about what the fuck Parlo has done. I know so little. I feel happy with that fact.
Cloak and Dagger that were added when someone brought it to my attention that I failed to label yelling in one of them. I think generally that if someone has trauma towards something that we should be mindful of it going forward. However, I do also believe that, and I think this is something that we should all also acknowledge, discomfort is not on the same level as PTSD. Like, I'm uncomfortable remembering Ski Hound because of the shit that I went through in 2017 they helped cause. But I would not at all consider them to be a trigger. If something causes you genuine stress, you're really going to need to communicate that more clearly, which was not something Umbrus did within this chat. And I'm sure that Mr. A would have been more receptive to it, not so bloody confused, had Umbrus just started with, hey, oversexualization is a trigger of mine, cut it out, but instead what we got was tone it.
What? Over-sexualization is a trigger of mine, so you're not allowed to use the blushing emoji? Is anyone okay?
I'm okay.
You all need therapy.
Amazing.
You all need help. This is not normal. And no one's normal, bro. But, like, this is, like... When I say this is not normal, I mean this is an active, like, fucking inhibition to, like, being an adult. Like, if you were uncomfortable with the fact, like, of me saying, like, oh, I want to fucking get diddled, bro, or something like that, that's one thing. But to be triggered over the flushed face emoji?
It's so over.
Let's think about what we're saying. Let's think about let's put our thinking caps on and think about what we're saying. Okay? Okay, can we all do that moving forward?
No.
You'll be stoned.
Down, I'm uncomfortable with your usage of emoji. Given the history of conflict the two of them had, I'm not really surprised that Mr. A walked away with a feeling like this might. Instead, what we got was tone it down. I'm uncomfortable with your usage of emoji. Given the history of conflict the two of them had, I'm not really surprised.
That's not even over-sexualization. It's not. It's not. It's literally not. He posted something. If you're uncomfortable with, like, that level of, like, expressing attraction, get the fuck out of the chat where people are posting characters in the context of being attracted to them. We cannot do this, you guys. What? Huh? Ski Hound is a woman, by the way. If emoji triggers your trauma is invalid, I'm gonna say it. You literally have not suffered enough in your life if a fucking emoji is triggering. Lock yourself away, go to a ward. Jesus Christ, Gila. I will not say all that. An emoji shouldn't trigger you. If an emoji triggers you, something is very clearly wrong that you need to get handled, because that is not how you lead a normal life.
That Mr. A walked away with a feeling like this might have been a targeted thing against him. When something like this arises, for us third parties, sometimes you need to communicate the problem more clearly. In Mr. A's case, that's especially so, since, as we saw within the initial chat post, he didn't feel like he used it all that frequently to begin with in the Cloud Palace. So there's obvious miscommunication happening here. Like, for all we know, he would have respected this boundary regardless. He wasn't really given much time to prove how receptive he was about it all at the end of the day anyway. But his frustration is obviously rooted in the confusion he was left with in the vague complaint raised his way. Like, I don't feel like that's asking for too much for just a little clarification, and jumping on him for wanting that I don't think is very fair of anyone in the Cloud Palace who did. We come back around to the stuff from 2020 that Umbers demanded an apology for earlier, where Mr. A tries to explain his side of the
Shut the everlasting fuck up.
story, where he did tell Umbers' abusers to tone it down, even if he felt...
What?
We come back around to the stuff from 2020 that Umbers demanded an apology for earlier, where Mr. A tries to explain his side of the story, where he did tell Umbers' abusers to tone it down, even if he felt the conversation was necessary, which was exactly what I thought it was going through these for the first time. Now, while the criticism of Mr. A being a bad mediator is a valid one, especially if that was ultimately allowed to happen, Umbers trying to shut down Mr. A's defense is not valid, because you guys were asking for a defense, and he's giving one. Whether or not it's good is up for debate, but trying to shut him down is only stifling any productivity. Now, yeah.
Just see Cloak and Dagger. I don't have the energy.
The victim in the situation tried...
We have 7 minutes of this left on 2 speed. That's like 3 minutes and a half. And then I'm gonna, I don't know, cry a lot for a long time.
Cope and seethe.
Yeah. You guys are so quiet. I forget that I even have co-hosts right now.
Hi. Well, yeah, I mean, like you said, it is just like mainly petty high school stuff, I feel, for some of it.
Take some of the load on. Stop leaving it on me.
Well, sorry, host.
You want to go?
Yeah, I do want to go. Yeah, you know, I can get all close to the mic.
Yeah, I'm gonna be really fucking honest with you.
I'll whoop your ass.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really fucking tall. I'm 6'4".
I'm really sad, you guys. The West has fallen, true. Was it ever up to begin with?
Well, something's up
It's
now.
attention-seeking. I refuse to believe such inconsequential, minimal stimuli actually sends you into a state of turmoil. I believe that it can in very, very particular cases. I believe that it's not something that's impossible. But it's also not something to be... That's something that, like, you would immediately have, like, worked out in fucking therapy. Like, exposure therapy or something. You wouldn't... Or cognitive behavioral therapy. Like, you wouldn't just live with that crippling fucking fear and expect everyone to conform to it, because that's unrealistic. OMG, it's Corpse Husband? Thank you, Rez.
We probably should actively listen. However, at this point, it's really only he said, she said with no evidence beyond anecdotal, and combined with Umbers'
That's also essentially what you said about... That's what you led everyone to believe with the guy who retweeted the kitty stuff on Twitter. You make it sound like it's a he said, she said, but you're mad at Blaze for not ruining the guy, and now you're saying it's a he said, she said, so we can't do anything about it.
So as mentioned before, we probably should actively listen. However, at this point, it's really only he said, she said with no evidence beyond anecdotal, and combined with Umbers' earlier statements of Mr. A being a bystander and it all leading this new claim of being an active participant contradictory, I'm actually more inclined to believe Mr. A in the situation than Umbers, which might not be...
This video is only going to get worse. Well, it's a great thing that we are only watching the next 6 minutes.
Exactly the popular approach to this, but
6
I do
to
have my
7.
reasons, and unfortunately we'll have to come back to that much later in the video, as it's more important.
The SEC traumatized me. Real as fuck, Christian. It absolutely did. Some people are just masochistic. That's why they live with the trauma instead of working on it. It's sad. I don't think that's necessarily the right word. But I get what you're saying.
So this is getting a little dragged out, and is only the first of 2 conversations the Cloud Palace had about this, so I'm just going to put a cap on this part here. At the end of the day, Mr. A rewrote Rule 6 of the server from be civil to don't instigate conflict, and that seems to be okay with people enough to drop the subject. I mean, the conversation went on for 2 days, so I don't know. The second conversation starts up with as of 101, and also starts much better than the previous one did. Whereas Umbris came in swinging at Mr. A, as of just raises concerns about Mr. A's behavior, talking about how his feelings towards the Cloud Palace is a bit worrisome. Then Umbris and Jace come in and jump on Mr. A's case more aggressively. Specifically,
Nice.
Umbris points to 2 messages of Mr. A where he says, firstly, that he wants to talk things out with me, but cannot, as at the time my computer was busted, but continue to talk about how he feels as if Neko Shadows won't ever really be allowed back into the SEC spaces due to the controversy she faced, specifically citing when Umbris was talking about her in the Cloud Palace event channel. We'll come back to that. The second message Umbris highlights is Mr. A feeling as if he's no longer welcome to the Cloud Palace, and after that last...
I just wanted silly Pokemon debate videos. I knew that, like, I didn't belong here very soon into things because I was like, wait, I want to talk about shit that, like, actually matters to me.
Conversation? I don't blame him, actually. You guys were terrible to him, but Umbris is surely going to, because she was the first one to start making allegations against Mr. A, saying that he's actively lying about her stance on Nekos. Despite the fact that not only did Umbris once again not make that clear in the initial conversation, friendly reminder, but what she did give was a bunch of screenshots about how Neko Shadows is a toxic person.
I'm so tired. She doesn't understand anything and she wants to talk about double standards. This is me hitting the forward arrow key to show how much I don't give a single shit about anything that this stupid woman is fucking saying. Oh my god, I can keep continuing the sentence until we reach the very end of this segment. Oh, look at that! We finished the segment!
It only took 6 to 7 clicks.
Oh my god.
The community and the dangers of miscommunication. Susie Doodletones and the danger of liking children. Susie Doodletones and the danger of sending porn to babies. Susie Doodletones and the dangers of not checking out of life sooner. Susie Doodletones and the dangers of failing online school. Susie Doodletones and the dangers of being an absolute waste of a human specimen. Susie Doodletones and the dangers of being a pedophile.
Whoa.
You make it sound like a Harry Potter book.
The Chamber of Secrets.
Susie Doodletones and the Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's diapers.
And the smelly diapers.
Susie Doodletones and the dangers of shitting your diaper.
Dude.
Do you think they went to George?
Release me!
Do you think they went to George Raccoon and was just like, oh, heavy load today, George. Come change my diaper for me.
You think Susie
It's
ever
nice and fresh for
age
you.
regressed and did the age play as a fucking 6-year-old and then, you know, hoped that George Raccoon would change his attention to her instead?
A 6 to 7-year-old.
Yeah. This is the section that has Ratsu's video. Ratsu was a minor, weren't they?
Shall I being BBBB based?
Thank you. Wasn't Ratsu a minor when this video came out? Ratsu didn't turn 18 until...
Thank you, Ratsu.
Thank you, Ratsu.
So I'm in this section, I'll tell y'all when.
You were, okay, you were 17. Okay, so it's wrong to beef with kids and minors and people who have been kids in this community for the entirety, or for most of their time that they've been here, they've been minors. And then Susie then continues to put someone who is actively a minor and not only has been a minor for most of their time here, but in fact has been a minor for the entirety of their time here because they are still a minor, and she thinks then it's okay to beef with that person on a public platform with the channel that she has thousands of subscribers on, with a video that's going to get thousands of views and probably over 1,000 likes. Okay. And that's where we're gonna call the stream today, okay? Tomorrow we will either talk about the rest of the RCV stuff or that will be saved for another time. We'll stream again tomorrow. We might finish this video because it has how much left? Like an hour. An hour and 20 minutes. Okay, we can do that, you guys. We can do it. We can do it. Okay?
Yay! I believe in us.
Yeah.
Yo, I just wanted to donate.
Thank you.
Nice. Chat, you've done so well soldiering through this entire thing, all 228 of you. The stream is coming to a close, but you should like, subscribe, donate, get a membership. It makes Julie feel all warm and fuzzy inside, okay?
It's true. Make me feel warm and fuzzy. It'll be good. It improves morale. Thank you to everyone who watched. Thank you to everyone who became a member. Thank you to everyone who gifted memberships. Thank you to everyone who donated, especially those of you that were donating crazy amounts. That's very generous of you all. And thank you to anyone who was simply just here, because I see you and you're valid, okay?
Yeah, I know you fucks are drawing.
Yeah, Christian.
Susie took the Ponder Sprocket lessons in SVC Vids.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Anyways, we'll stream tomorrow. By the way, you guys, everyone say happy early birthday to Ace. His birthday's on Saturday.
Oh gosh.
Everyone say happy early birthday.
Are we sure it's
No,
actually his
no,
birthday
don't
this
be like
time?
that. Don't
This
be like
fucker,
that either.
right, told me his birthday was one day, so I told the artist to get to it, and they were like, okay. And then I had to tell the artist, he's just like, I'm sorry, Ace is fucking moronic, and he decided, my birthday's actually a month from now.
Oh my god, what if
because
I
I'm an idiot."
redirected everyone into a Vincent Martin stream?
You're fucked up.
I'm gonna do it! You're going to Vincent Martin! Bye-bye!
Say hi, Bugle Boy!
Bye.